Sklimbing my way downtown, sklimbing fast, sklimbing past, and I'm homebound. Yeah. What's up? Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Sclimbo. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I hope everyone's having a good Monday. Oh, and thank you for the 10 stream streak. That's like almost all of them. Oh my God. And the 7 from Jinan. Welcome in, everyone. Happy Sklimbin. How we doing? How we doing? It's been a couple days. I missed you, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for all those. I see first time people too. I see first word people. Hey, what's going on? Welcome. Today's Pokemon Day. Yippee. Big yippee energy. You'll be 10 streams in a bit. You missed the debut. That's fine. Honestly, it's like anytime I see a streak, I'm honored. Is that Europe I spy? Yeah, you know, a lot of Europe votes today. A lot of Europe votes today. And it is, in fact, Europe. Hey, Deadly Kitten, thank you for the biddies. What's up? How you doing? I'm vibing, Sklim. Question, can I make a list of recommended ROM hacks for the Pokemon thread? Yeah, absolutely. Go for it. In fact, let me do this real quick. I'm just going to pin the Nuzlocke rules because I think that's just useful to have. Like during the stream, you know, just like how we pin the marshmallow on Thursdays, we're gonna pin the Nuzlocke rules today. I think that just makes sense. But Europe, yeah, we did get a Europe again. So Europe sweep, good call on Europe. We are in fact in I can't pronounce this. It's I'm gonna do this with American accent. It's Elise Saint Pierre at Saint Paul. You're at Loire, France. It's France. I'm not gonna do that in a very stereotypical way. I'm not going to do that. All right, let's just vote Europe won. Congratulations, Europe. Big money to Europe. Big money to Europe. But we are in France today. We're in beautiful France today. Clearly in springtime. So good guesses, everyone. Good guesses. Wait, is that the island in Canada? No, this is France. Unless it's also, is it territory? I don't know how that works. St. Pierre and Michelin? No Michelin star restaurants here. Hey, Skittle, welcome in. What's going on? 3K from a 1.5. Nice double, Amelia. Nice. How is everyone doing? I saw somebody ask if I had a good Friendsgiving. I did. I didn't get to rest much this weekend is the only thing, right? Because as you saw, I was on Ilara's stream over the weekend for tea time, as well as I was doing some stuff early in the morning. And then I kind of ran right into the party. And the party had like 40 people come over. So those who might have seen on Twitter, we had a lot of food there. Hey, Delmeyer, welcome in. We had a lot of food at Friendsgiving. There was about 25 dishes. And you know what? My friends were bullying me. I have to call out. I'm gonna write a Google Doc about this. My friends bullied me because usually I run the Excel spreadsheet for food and I kind of coordinate, right? Like who brings what, right? And our thing this year was we always end up with too many desserts. So I was like, all right, let's limit to 2 of everything. We want to make sure we have, 2 stuffings, 2 mac and cheese, 2 turkeys, only like 2 or 3 desserts, kind of like that, right? We had 7 vegetable dishes. 7! And I was like, oh, hold on now. Didn't we say 2 of everything? And then they were like, Sklimbo, vegetables aren't all the same thing. That doesn't count as 2. And I was like, yes, they do. Yes, they count. That is 2. That is more than 2. We didn't need it. Yeah. So anyway, they were bullying me. And then they were all like, wow, I sure love vegetables so much. Right. And they were like pushing it in my face. And I was like, you know what? Keep that energy when they're still left at the end. Keep that energy when all those vegetable dishes are still left. Because no matter what people might say, we all know that they are the weak link in a Thanksgiving/Friendsgiving scenario. We know that. And sure enough, most of the vegetables were left behind. Funny how that works. Proven right again. But yeah, no, Friendsgiving, for those who don't know, it's when you do Thanksgiving, but with your friends, for your friends, right? So it's like the big friend group Thanksgiving, because everyone, on Thanksgiving goes with their families and stuff like that. So Friendsgiving is just the friend version of that, basically. So that's the gist. That's the idea behind Friendsgiving. But yeah, I had a really fun one. We honestly got like really tired. I think we're getting older. Because we were done by like 1 a.m. and usually we're done by 3 a.m. like the last party 3 weeks ago. So yeah, I think we just got a lot of eepiness from the tryptophan and the turkey or something. And we all just kind of turned in early. I was falling asleep, but I think part of that was like the manic energy from debut kind of coming down finally after 2 weeks. And I was like, whoa, actually, I haven't had much time to rest at all. I'm tired completely by my own doing, but boy, am I tired. 1 a.m. is too late for me. Yeah, like it's a little too late for me. I go to bed at 10, so it is what it is. But hey, I'm glad to see you all here today. We are back with another beautiful week of Sklimbin' Out. As a lot of people might have seen, we did launch the Socks Agency Minecraft SMP. Did just launch this morning. I was there at the beginning for a little bit. Hey, Churl, thank you for the sub so much. That helps me eat food and not have ice soup. So thank you. Big love there. How you doing, Churl? So yeah, I was busy this morning because I played a little bit in the SMP right when it launched, starting to found our city and stuff like that. What's the plot of the SMP? China. It's like, oh, we started a hype train. Nice. It's like not China, but the idea is we got like kind of like Flork's the emperor. Flork's our magnanimous emperor, and we got stranded on an island, and now we're founding a civilization, basically. So the week 1 goal is to make as big of a city as possible, and everyone needs to have their own, like, I think building, like their own home in this city. And we have a lot of people. I think we have like 60 or 80 people on the server. So it's going to be a big endeavor. We have all week to do that. Just started. We will be streaming it tomorrow, but obviously my schedule moves for no man or God. So we are playing Pokemon today because it is Pokemon days, and that nothing changes that. But we will play Minecraft tomorrow, and I will be playing pretty much all the time, just like the other SMP when I'm not streaming. So Flork posts the mandates for the SMP on his Twitter. Yeah, the mandates from heaven, exactly. The divine mandates. Sclimbo's getting the mandate of heaven. I'd love the mandate of heaven. That'd be cool. Very doable for 80 people. Yeah, we can do it. It's gonna be fun. I didn't know how to sign up, so I missed it. Honestly, I didn't have anything to do with the sign up. I'm gonna be so real about that. Legitimately, from my perspective, it just kind of happened while I was streaming. Like, I didn't even really know that it was gonna happen then. And I got off stream on Friday, and there was a server and like 50 people in it already. And I was like, oh, all right, we're going. Okay. So I didn't even know. Like, I had no idea it was, you know, going then. So there was not much time to apply because it filled up very, very fast. The Friendsgiving party looked like it went well. Yeah, it did. There was a lot of food. We always have to have people take things home because there's always just way too much. We've run into a situation before where we've had to, like, we ran out of fridge space for the leftovers because there were so many. Which member of Gilligan's Island do you relate to? You know, I've never seen Gilligan's Island. I'm playing like a wandering mercenary hunter. Like, I want to be a cool military guy and hunt and stuff like that, right? Mostly monster parts, so we're going to do that. I've seen a single person build a whole mountain in a week. Yeah, it's going good. Like, we've already founded the city square and stuff. Hey, Minty, welcome in. You applied but forgot to put your Discord? Yeah. No, there wasn't much time. Like, it filled up really fast, and it was kind of a surprise. So, like, don't feel bad if you didn't get in. It was quick. It was really quick. Like, I obviously I'm there because I'm an SVA talent, but I would have missed it myself, honestly. So they made a Twitter post with no links to the sign up, and then it was over. Insane play. We love Flork. Maybe I should join the actual sock server so I can know. That might be a good idea if you don't. It might show up there, yeah. None of the Gilligan's castaways really match Sclimbo's freak. Am I a freak? I think I'm just kind of like a, you know, I'm just a chill guy like that. I'm just kind of a chill guy, I think. I don't think I'm that much of a... You guys think I'm a freak? Am I freaky? I mean, I'm freaky in like that sort of way, right? Freaky Sclimbo gif, but there's always future events. Hey, Yomi, what's up? What's up, senpai? Join the sock server. We give out free kidneys. Yeah, we do. We do. And we also have like brick in there and stuff. But hey, what's up, Megino? What's going on? How you doing today? What's up? What's up? What's up, Megino? Megino Magi. Shout out to the wizard, creature, mancer, sorcerer. Boom, boom, boom. Shout out. How'd your stream go? What were you up to? And for those just coming in with the raid who don't know me, what's up? My name is Sclimbo. I'm Socks Agency, certified Sclimbo and self-improvement VTuber, and we're playing Pokemon today. I saw someone mention it before, the Nuzlocke. Yeah, so we're doing slaps my tummy. Oh, thank you. Slapping my tummy right now. Hey, Sharko, what's up? I'm slapping my tummy. You can make like reverberations with that. Pretty cool. But I'm excited because it is Pokemon Day. Megano did give us a raid message. It's all right. You know, it's whatever. But how's everyone doing? I hope Megano's stream went well. Hope all that went well. Get some protein if you need to, Megano. I know you love the Brickin' so much. So if you need to go and grab that, you feel right ahead. You go right ahead, all right? But let's see. What do we got going on today? I hope everyone had a good weekend for one. It is Thanksgiving week for those of us here in the Sclimbo United States. So we are going to be a little different this week because Thursday is when Thanksgiving is. So we can't fit in a stream because I do Thanksgiving like directly when I stream. I don't know if it's weird or not, but my family eats at like 1 p.m. for Thanksgiving. So it's like directly during my stream time. Like I can't dodge it. I can't dodge it and somehow still stream, you know? Like if it was in the evening or something. Is this a randomizer or regular? This is a regular Nuzlocke. The rules are pinned in chat. You can click on that paste bin and it'll explain all the rules, but it is a Nuzlocke through every region at once as a hardcore Nuzlocke. So if we die, we go all the way back to the beginning. We've just gotten started a few weeks ago. This is stream 4? 3? 3? 4? It's one of those of Kanto. So we're rocking. Usually it'll be about 5 streams per region, I imagine, 5 or 6, depending on the length and all that. First time viewer, what's your favorite Pokemon? Oh, I think, you know what my favorite Pokemon is today? I'm thinking it's Houndoom today. That's all I'm thinking. I think it's Houndoom today. There's no ground chicken in my town, or I've tried Brickin'. How is there no ground chicken? Is it because everyone else bought it all to make their own Brickin'? I have to go to 3 different houses. Anyone who will not do it at 5 p.m. is fantastic. Yeah, I imagine, because then you're just jumping back and forth. Hey, what's up, Saria? Welcome. Yomi, thank you for the resub. Drop this and landed in a cool place. Whoa! Thank you so much, Yomi. Thank you, thank you. Senpai! All right, let's talk about the schedule, because it's a little different this week, and we do want to get into some Pokemon action. We're going to go through Erica today. We're going to go through the Rockets today. We're going to probably start that big run down to Fuchsia today. So let's take a look. Hey, Deadly Kitten, thank you for the biddies as well. We did it, gamers. Thanks for all the support. 10 out of 10. Oh, that was the new sub goal. We just beat it. Thank you. Hey, there it is. It made the shiny noise. Gonna watch me lose more mons? No, not today. We're balling. We're balling. We're snowballing. We're doing the full route or cycling. Honestly, this sounds counterproductive, but I tend to go up cycling road rather than down like a psychopath. So let's talk about what we're doing today. Real quick, just move myself out of the way here. Okay. Hey, so here's the schedule for the week. It's going to be here. Can I peek here? Yeah, I can peek here. It's going to be a little different this week because of Thanksgiving. So today we're doing the Hardcore Nuzlocke region quest, which we're going to get into in just a moment. And then tomorrow we're going to be doing the Minecraft SVA SMP, as we talked about. Wednesday and Thursday are offline because of Thanksgiving. So Thursday, there will be no stream. We are pushing the fitness stream, the self-skill improvement stream, to Friday. So same time as the usual stream. We're just, instead of doing something else on Friday, we're going to do the just chatting / fitness stream then. Saturday is offline. Sunday, I will not be streaming. However, we are going to do our first Discord community hangout. So if you're in the Discord, if you're in the Sclimcord, then you can go ahead and hang out there. We're going to be doing some stuff, but only in Discord. I want to kind of figure out what to do there. So I figured now is a good time, since we only have 3 Twitch streams and YouTube streams this week. So yeah, we're going to do that on Sunday. It's going to be at noon. And that might be the day that we mostly do Discord hangouts going forward. We're kind of going to figure out what we want to do. I know for this Sunday, at the very least, we'll probably play some more of the SMP server because I know the goal is going to end on Sunday. So we want to make sure we get all of our tasks done. And we also got given some indie games that we might try out and stuff like that. Just Discord stream action, and we're going to figure out what to do from there. So I'm still deciding on that, but we also have this beautiful artwork by Reality Snap. That's on TikTok and Instagram, I believe, at Reality Snap. A beautiful Yukamori Pokemon card looking Sclimbo right over there. Very, very cool. So, yep, it's a pretty standard week. We got Minecraft, we got Pokemon, we got fitness, and we got Discord hangouts. So get in there. And it is an event in the Discord. So if you want to sign up for that, you can go ahead and do that. But you don't need to say that you're interested. You can just show up when it starts too. But that's what we're doing this week. That's what we're up to. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. And honestly, it's like calm before the storm. I'm gonna be real. Like, I'm looking at my schedule. There's a lot of events. We're getting into December, right? We're getting into the holiday seasons. There's a lot of events coming up. I think this is probably going to be like at all the last normal week for a while because there's so many December events, and then there's, you know, conventions in January and all that stuff. Galaxy Devil, welcome in. So it's gonna be busy. Discord Hangout Pokemon Showdown Tour. I am not good at competitive Pokemon. Don't trust me. Don't trust me with competitive Pokemon. I got way too much stream tax to ever try and do like serious competitive streaming. It's like, oh, but it will be more chill. Like, the thing about the Discord calls is they probably will be more chill, right? They're probably gonna be a little more low key and stuff. I haven't decided if I'm gonna let everyone talk yet, because I imagine that could be a problem if a lot of people show up and we're all just kind of screaming. So I'm still deciding what I want to do there. But we're going to give it a shot. We're going to figure things out on Sunday. It's going to kind of be a test environment, and then we might decide what to do from there. I'd like to do watch-alongs because there's a lot of things. We could maybe do Gardic. There are a lot of things that I really want to watch and like kind of catch up on. So we might do watch-alongs. And ideally, I do want to get Discord events going like every Sunday. Like, now that I'm kind of settled in, it's the 3rd week, the debut, like busyness is over. It's probably a schedule that I'll settle into. Will be like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday streams at the normal time, and then Sunday Discord hangout. That leaves Saturday and Wednesday completely offline. Wednesday being a bit of a chore day, and Saturday being the day I like don't even open social media at all and touch grass. So that should work out. I feel like that's sustainable. But good morning, fellow male enthusiasts. Hey, I'm one of those. Hey, welcome in, D-Flare. What's up? Hop on Showdown Gen 1 randoms. Oh, Tauros. Hello. But yeah, I don't think we have anything too crazy going on today that we should talk about. Over the weekend, just worked a lot. I got everything set up for the week yesterday. So I actually am going to have more free time because I got like all my thumbnails, all my waiting rooms, all my shorts edited and scheduled, all the Twitter posts for going live scheduled. Like, I can kind of just sit back and stream during the week, which is really nice because I did all the prep work. I did like Yomi level prep work yesterday, so it was good. Hey, what's up, Cynical? What's up? Can't wait to see your team. Well, ideally, it should work with PokeLink. Ideally, nothing changed, so PokeLink should work. However, my DS, or my Game Boy screen did change. changed, so I had to fix that for some reason. But let's get to it. Why don't we actually play some Pokemon? Because, yeah, we got a, you know, hard cap on some days. So we can only go for probably about 3.5 hours total. So why don't we get going? Why don't we play some Pokemon, see what's up? I am very prepped. You know, I'm all about preparation. I've said it before, but my favorite way to do streams is to prepare hardcore everything beforehand, all the SEO, all the taggings, all that stuff. And then when I hit go live, brain goes off, right? Don't think about anything. Just do what you're supposed to do, all that. Hey, Tiramisu, what's up? Welcome in. Who would win? All of SVA versus Yomi with prep time? Yeah, pretty much. All right, let's go Pokemon. Let's go Pokemon. Okay, so ideally things, yeah, there we go. Pokelink's working. Yeah. Did you like my schedule art, by the way? Did you like my Voltorb in the schedule art that I drew? Every time with the thumbnail, I draw my own team. Whatever we're at, basically, like whatever team we're using in that stream is the one I draw for the thumbnail. So let's get the audio going and talk about where we're at and what the plan is, more or less. We do probably want to sell some stuff and get some money real quick. So turn the audio on. Thanks for the hydrate, Duntham. The Spirit of War Turtle was not watching over the team. No, it was not. Unfortunate, because I forgot. That's mainly why. All right, music looking good. Audio levels, are we balanced? We're rocking. All right, let's do it. So, what do we have going on today? Ideally, Lavender Town, Rockets, Celadon. Through all of those would be pretty good. I love that you draw your own team. The Voltorb is very, yeah, it's a good Voltorb, right? It's a good orb, good circle I drew. In my favorite town. Yeah, true. Hey, Starlight, what's up? All right, so we got Sand, Duntum, Ayoto, Rosie, Bubby Boy, and Eagle. This is the team I'm going to roll with, I think, going forward for now. We have good Erica counters here. The Rockets should be no problem as well. Hold on, let me turn down that game audio a little bit. My ear hole. Who do we have in the box, too? We do have a couple of people. Hey, J4, follow. Thank you. Thank you. No scary vegetables. I don't want any. We got Et2, we got Lyrical, we got Shriver, and Velociraptor in the tank. I did take Nidoking out of the running for now, only because the moves aren't great. Like, until we get TMs, we're going to have kind of bad moves on it. Like, it doesn't really have any ground moves yet. I think we blew Dig on Sandslash, so I'd much rather just have Sandslash in the reserve, so. You also play Pokemon Go. I used to. Can't stay long for using my parting gift. Thanks, Duncan. Thank you so much. Yeah, you are still alive, Shriver. We haven't used you yet. We're going to invest in Persian later, I think. I could see, honestly, I could maybe go Persian sweep Sabrina. I think Persian might be faster than everything but Alakazam. Might be very wrong about that, but Slash might go kind of nutty. If we can get Slash going and something on Sabrina, I could see it coming in them. And then Death Box, we have nothing at all. Don't worry about it. We've never lost any Pokemon. That's not true. I think Firo can solo. Yeah, that's kind of my thought. Like, I'm really not worried about Gym 4 here. Erica's kind of a pushover. Sabrina's a problem. Koga could be a problem, but we have counters, so. All right, let's see. I do want to sell some stuff just first off, get some money back. Cat Scratch is kind of brutal, yeah. Famous last words, that is me. All right, we're never going to use these. Never going to use this. Never going to use this. Everstone, nope, we like evolutions. Those are good for us. Let's see. Nothing there. Pokeballs. I think we can get Great Balls now, but I'm not a hundo on that. Take a look. Yes, we can. All right, let's big invest in that. 16 should be fine. Get some supers. Maybe like a few of those. I think we're pretty good on everything else. Repels we might want to use later. Just gonna grab like 10 of those. Balls. All right, let's go. Pokeballs out. We don't need them anymore. They're stinky. I usually got through Sabrina with setup on a bug type or Snorlax Gyarados. Yeah, like, the thing is, I think it even uses Future Sight in this. Like, it's not... I don't think it uses Psychic. It's, like, not that bad. All right, let's see. Who do we want to lead here? We have evolutions coming kind of soon. What's really cool about the team as it is right now is that we're about to have a huge power jump in just a few levels, because I believe at 30, Duntum evolves. We can evolve Ayoto anytime we want, but we'll probably evolve it around 30. Once we get to Celadon, we can immediately Leaf Stone to get Victory Bell, and then I believe Eagle goes to Machoke in 2 levels, and then we can immediately go to Machamp. So next stream, if nobody dies, we will have Electrode, Golem, Victory Bell, and Machamp already. Kind of a huge power boost. So let's rock it. Let's just hit this route. Now, if I remember last time, we had talked about Route 8 and I think Route 7, and the general idea was that I think we can only get Vulpix. Hey, Altus, thank you for the Prime sub. Remember, everyone, if you have Prime, it's free, and it helps me out, so thank you. Hey, what's up, Zerotu? What's going on? It is kind of a W team. I enjoy not using the starter. I kind of talked about it before, but I'm not happy that Frost died, but I'm just so used to using starters over and over again in Nuzlocke that it's kind of cool. It gives like more variability to the team to actually not have a starter, so. The only Pokemon with Psychic is Alakazam? Oh, okay. Vulpix is cool. Yeah, Ninetales has like decent special D if I remember right. So that could also be like a Sabrina tech, I guess. Copium. Yeah. I don't think we get Growlithe. This is Leaf Green, not Fire Red. I probably should have specified that earlier. So I don't think we get Growlithe in this unless we... Actually, wait, does it show up in the Cinnabar Mansion if it's like the off version, but you can only get the other one earlier? I forgot. Anyway, let's go get our Vulpix. And remember, everybody, you will have a chance to be named after the Vulpix once we get the raffle going. So we'll get that going when we encounter it. That is Meowth. Yeah, Frost dying does fulfill the prophecy. Hey, what's up, Vera? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing today, Vera? There's something freeing about not using a starter. Yeah, I know. It's like, it's just freedom. I like using weird Pokemon. Like, get me something bizarre. I want to use, like, what do I want to use? I want to use, like, Lickitung if it wasn't terrible. Things like that. Ninetales would be cool, yeah. Hey, Shogun, thanks for the follow. We're just going to run around until we run into a Vulpix here. Kangaskhan? I mean, if I were to encounter that, that'd be crazy. So, taking the kids on a field trip, hype for Minecraft. Yeah, it started, Vera. I don't know if you saw, but... Oh, let's start the raffle. Okay, so, if you want to be entered here for a name... be named after this Vulpix or have the Vulpix named after you, go ahead and type !enter, and then I will draw at the end once we catch it. So go ahead and get your enters in right now if you want to be named. Obviously, if you're already a Pokemon, don't do it twice. But yeah, let's not kill this thing. We are level 26. Poison Sting's probably safe. So, but yeah, Vera, Minecraft did start at a few hours ago, so it is ready to roll. I will be on most evenings. Crit kills here, I'm pretty sure. I might just throw balls. We got great balls now. Let's keep it safe. I do want this Vulpix. We do technically have another chance on the Route 7, I believe, but it might be Route 6. All right. Oh, I thought that was an easy capture. Never mind. It does have Ember pretty early, which is good. Did any SBI members enter Flork's Council of Eunuchs? I don't think so. Flork also had to end that because Flork was running the SMP at the same time. And yeah, so I think Flork did end that bit. Unfortunately, just because Flork was too busy. All right, let's do the poll, draw, raffle. Who gets it? Vera! All right. Cool. Vera's in. We got the Ninetales Vera here. Cool stuff. Let me clear raffle too. Raffle's cleared. All right, I forgot that brings my hands in. Let's keep those grippers out, huh? All right, over here, over here. I always have to like do 30 tabs whenever that happens. Yeah, he said he would revisit it. It's a really funny idea, but yeah, the SMP is going to take a lot of time, honestly. And that's the other thing is like the SMP is going to very much be like, we're testing things out. We haven't done a big scale SMP before, so we're trying to learn what's good and what's not good. So it's kind of a testing ground for bigger projects in the future too. This is Leaf Green we're doing today, Luminous. Welcome in. Yeah, Alolan Vulpix will count, by the way, as a separate encounter. Just want to clarify that. So in the future, Alolan Vulpix is a viable Pokemon. The question is, do I want to put Vera in the team right now? Let me think about overlap. Technically, Iodo and Sand do overlap, and we do have Magnitude and Rock Throw, so we could bench Sand. Sand is pretty strong right now, though. We don't really need Voltorb. It has Spark, but until it evolves, I think we can... Let's put Duntum away from now. I'd rather have a Fire type. I mean, we're going into Erica, right? So it just makes sense. And let's make sure it's at level 2. We'll just get it up to like 26. And then we can also evolve this right when we get to Celadon. So Vera's going to scale pretty crazy. I wish I could have had time to apply. Just being an Aussie time zone work doesn't allow for it. Yeah, no, there were some people that got really time zone like gated by the application. Like I think Japan time, it was really late, like middle of the night. But yeah, it was all kind of, it wasn't last minute because we were talking about it for a while, but it did come together really fast where we were like, we're going to do it now. Isn't it too early to evolve? When does it get Flamethrower? Because Will-O-Wisp is good. I just don't know when it gets Thrower. We could delay till Flamethrower. We probably don't have to use Vulpix. So maybe we delay. Yeah, always next time. Confuse Ray is pretty good too. Roar. Yeah, we're going to get rid of Roar. I don't think we're going to get caught by anything here. It's probably sometime in the 30s. Maybe like 35 or it's usually 35. Just plan to do multiple SMPs. Yeah, for different regions. Oh, no. You're excited to make cultivation power spots in auspicious locations. I've been using the word auspicious all the time this morning when I was playing. I just kept saying it because I didn't know any other good words. It is auspicious, though. We are making auspicious gains. Here's in prison. We don't want that. That would only be useful on, like, Blaine, maybe? And we'll go 26 here. Excellent. All right, good. All right, we are back. Pokemon in the team. Let me just heal up and then get going here. When we're the Neanderthal SMPB, we have to play, like, Rust for that, probably, right? That sounds like a little more Rust-coded than Minecraft, but... Boy, Sclimbo, coffee or tea? Neither for me, honestly. I drink energy drinks and water. That's all I drink. I don't like coffee or tea. In fact, I'm a little afraid to drink tea. There's nothing wrong with tea. It's really good for you. But my dad has kidney stones very aggressively that are like green tea. I think it's oxalates will cause them. And that is in green tea and leafy vegetables. One of those, obviously, I have covered already because I don't like vegetables. But I'm like avoiding green tea just in case it's genetic. Because I don't know if it is. I've never had one. But I really don't want one. So I tend to avoid anything with green tea in it. So even when I do have energy drinks, I mostly have ones without green tea. Hey, Alchemy, what's up? You look auspicious today. Oh, thank you. I try. Energy drink. My two favorites are Gamer Sups and Alani Nu. Those are the ones I usually hit. If you could give a regional form to a Pokemon that doesn't have one, what would you choose and why? Probably Noctowl because it's my favorite. So Hoot Hoot because it's my favorite. No good reason, just because it's my favorite. Oh, that's an early muck. That's probably safe. I'm the same way, minus the energy drinks. Love juice and water. Yeah. You're probably fine as long as you keep hydrated. Yeah, I'm being careful, you know? Because I didn't like tea anyway, so I don't really like the taste of it. So I was like, ooh, you know. It's funny, because green... I don't like green vegetables for the most part, but I love the color green. It's my favorite color. That's mostly because of spiral energy, I think. I heard you can pass kidney stones with a roller coaster ride. Well, I mean, like... The roller coaster ride might be like being in the hospital and getting blasted by ultrasound, but yeah. Hey, what's up, Momomo? What's up? Noctowl could use buffs. I would love a secondary ghost or psychic typing, yeah. But then that does just kind of make it Decidueye almost. So maybe something different. Like back in the day, I think there's one ROM hack. It might be Crystal Polished that makes it ghost normal or ghost flying. That's really cool, actually. No, I don't like tea for the most part. I'm willing to try more, though. I just never really encountered tea when I was younger, so I haven't tried many teas, but the ones I have tried, I haven't really liked. Okay, we are minimizing. Can I get a slash in chat? There we go. Okay, nice. Johto needs buffs in general, yeah. Johto Pokemon are also, like, they're kind of weak and sporadic. They're not super well distributed. There's, like, a list of which rides and in which seat can help you pass the stone. What if I just jump up and down a lot? Does that work? Love to see a regional for the Gibble line. Ooh, yeah. That's already such a strong Pokemon, though, and it already has, like, Megas and stuff. So I'm like, I don't know. Does it really need it? Sclimbo GamerSups merch when? I mean, we do have a GamerSups affiliate sponsorship, so use code VTuber Mail for 10% off. Haha. Please? 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 Tea lovers, we got a T-board. Don't T-board me, no. Don't do it. It absolutely does not need it, but spoilers. No, it needs it. It needs it. Mega Crobat, though. Mega Crobat would be pretty cool. Give it 6 wings. This is a terrible matchup, actually. This is one of the reasons why I hate using Victory Bell and Kanto, because it's like there's too many poison types. You can't do much because you only have grass and poison moves. So it doesn't feel that good until you get to like the water roots, but even then you just kind of run through those. Now, I'm forgetting again if coughing is levitate, but we're about to find out. Yeah, it does. All right. It's out of your hands. Hey, Anobo, what's up? The Sclimbo GamerSups Cup would go hard. Yeah, well, you know, it does take a lot. It does take a lot to get on a cup yourself. You know what I mean? Any suggestions are willing to try it? Oh, suggestions for drinks, you mean? Pretty Fly? I like, my favorite flavors are the same thing from 2 different companies. I like the good flavor. I think that's Critical's flavor. Good flavor from GamerSups. And then also the cherry slush flavor from Alani Nu. Those are both like cherry icy flavored things though. The Chinese Emperor's been notified? No, wait. The auspicious Emperor himself? Levitate on a Mag 10, yeah. Guan Yu's on his way. Yeah, we would get a Mag 10 then. Unfortunate. Doing good, and you, my go, doing great. Just, you know, coming off the weekend. I am kind of excited because I haven't had too much of a rest since I started. Because I've been so busy catching up on messages and just, you know, making sure everything was right in the background and setting up my rooms and stuff. I feel like I finally, as of yesterday, kind of caught up with streamer work. So going forward, I can actually kind of like play things in the evening and do my own stuff. I have free time now. So I'm excited to kind of rest a little bit, honestly, because Thanksgiving's on Thursday, and I have Wednesday and Thursday off. So I will probably try to make an extra short this week, just because I do like the idea of having like one piece of content every day, right? So on the days I don't stream, I usually have a short go up on TikTok and YouTube. So I'm going to try and make one probably for Thursday. So there's 4 this week since I'm not streaming then, is the idea. So I think Delibird could use a buff regional form. Delibird could use a lot of things. It could use like a mega, it could use anything, an evolution, all of that. Will you be buying Taco Bell? Probably not this time because Thanksgiving food's actually good. I don't think I need Christmas burrito or Thanksgiving burrito, but I have in the past. Congrats on that, by the way. Thanks, UNOVA. Little Santa Bird's very cute. Yeah, I just wish it, you know, had stuff and things. Oh, right. It did get a Paradox. Paradox don't count, though. That's like a different Pokemon. You know, that's like a completely different Pokemon in my mind. If it's like not functionally at all the same, I'm like, ah, it's kind of different. It doesn't even have the same name either. You know, it's a different type. It's like, I don't know. Yeah, Robo Santa from Futurama. Make a burrito from Thanksgiving leftovers. Kind of a crazy thought, Zep. Kind of good idea. Delibird really got ignored. It's pretty cool, too. I wish it was good. I always forget, like, if it's good or not. Because some games that I play, like, most of them will give it Drill Peck. And then it becomes an okay Pokemon. So I'm always forgetting if that's real or not, or if that's like in my imagination, if that's in the games, or just in ROM hacks. We don't need to fight all of these people. I will fight some of them, but we're kind of gonna just move on here. You know, don't need to fight every trainer battle in the game. Crystal Legacy tried to buff it and still couldn't make it good. Yeah, they made it like a little bit. How many viewers did you kill yet? What's up, Emmerich? None today. We're working on it though. Give it time. Give it time. We could definitely lose some to Giovanni in Rocket Hideout. He's got some sauce sometimes. I think all it will take is for Kangaskhan to like random the right move, and then we might be in trouble. All right, how to deal with coughing? We need like a best option. I guess Bubby. None? Yeah, none. I mean, we just started. None so far. We just started like 20 minutes ago, so we've only done a few trainer battles. Nothing too dangerous yet. Haven't been dumb yet. Air Lace, easy. It got Ice Beam and Drill Peck, but it has Delibird stats. Yeah. But at least it has good moves. You know, at least it has good moves. My favorite Pokemon's useless. I wish Ditto was useful, because it'd be really cool to, like, do Ditto tech in Nuzlocke, but it doesn't even get that good ability till Gen 5, where it, like, automatically copies the other Pokemon. And then even then, it's kind of bad, so... Imposter Ditto's cool, but as long as no one dies, this will be the best stream ever. Okay, watch Sonic Boom. We dig that. There's no Levitate here. Yo, it's Bubby, yeah. Good stats wouldn't fix much. Articuno is still bad. Yeah. I mean, you run into a rock type and it's over forever, but goodbye forever at that point. I'm going to lurk like a disgusting little creep in your stream. Have fun and beware the broccoli. I will. Thanks for coming by, Emmerich. You lurk at will. Ah. Guys, I hate broccoli so much. It smells like farts. I don't know what to tell you. It's really stinky. Broccoli might be like, I might be the biggest broccoli anti of all time. That might be it. That might be the one that I hate the most. We're gonna have a new team by the end of stream. Well, maybe if we find cool Pokemon, right? But not for bad reasons. Never for bad reasons. Well, everyone will live. Everyone will live. We're locking in. Listen, I'm just warming up, all right? I'm just getting warmed up. Zoroark is kind of better, Ditto. Legacy team lowered its Evo level to 28, buffed its move pool and was still terrible. Ooh. Does the feeling carry over to cauliflower? Yeah, pretty much. They're all stinky. We are the same. Broccoli is my #1 worst food. And I find it funny too, because a lot of people will tell me, they'll be like, oh, but broccoli, when you put cheese on it, that hits. And I'm like, yeah, you mean you have to smother it in cheese for it to be good? Isn't that interesting? I just think that's interesting. Just thinking about that one VGC tourney where they brought an Articuno with 4 ice moves in one. That's insane. It is more nutritious when you freshly obliterate it. All right, let's go ahead. Thanks for the stretch. Slick Slime, what a name. That's a tongue twister, honestly. It's too bad too, because ice is a really cool type. All right, so we have a choice here. So we're in Celadon, right? We have a few encounter opportunities. We could potentially go get our Magikarp if we fish. We could potentially get a Poliwhirl if we fish. We could also potentially just grab the Eevee right now or save it for later. I tend to want to save it for later because Goldenrod is kind of free. That's like a free encounter in Goldenrod and Johto to get the Eevee. I think we can also do Game Corner, and I might do that because I don't think I've ever done it before, to just like blow money on Game Corner until you can get one of the Pokemon here. Let me see how much it is. All right, I need a coin case first. We might Gamba. We might Gamba a little. Or at the very least, just buy coins forever. But I need to get the coin case. And I think, is it this guy who gives it to me? No, it's one of them. One of these old dudes. I'm going to lose all my savings. Yeah, no coin case. Yeah, we gamba. We gamba. You're the rocket. We're not going to gamba too long. Oh, I need a coin case still. Coin case is restaurant? Okay, cool. Got it, got it, got it. I don't mind broccoli, but the smell it leaves. Yeah, it smells like farts. It's like the worst smell ever. It's not great. There's nothing good about broccoli except for the nutrition, you know? Haha. This is not the restaurant. Words. Listen to the words people are saying to you, Sclimbo. Your campfire cooking video was truly inspiring. Oh, thanks, Shrimp. I also made SpaghettiO canned chicken gamer sup soup after watching the video. I'm glad. I hope everybody did. Brussels sprouts are also very bad. This is not the rest. Best strat for the casino is just purchasing chips till you buy the Pokemon. Yeah, kind of is. Oh, wait, there's rockets in here? Huh. Gambling in this economy? It's the only way. I broccoli, sono, buoni. Yeah, all right, Megano, whatever. Whatever. What was the rule on Eevee? We're going to get one Eevee, but I think I'm going to pick it up in Goldenrod. Not here. I think I'll dodge it for this gen. Because I think we'll get a different Celadon encounter. Actually, we could go... Wait, can we get the Super Rod yet? Or is that after the Snorlax? I forget. I forgot. Alright, so we got that. Let's check the gambling stats. I don't think we're going to have enough money for a Pokemon, but we could get a TM. Like a really good TM. Let's see how much coins we can kind of like pilfer from everybody. Because I know they give you some if you talk to them. Alright, Super Rod's after Snorlax. Where's the good rod? I always forget that. Because I always end up just getting Super and never needing the good rod. But I think we need like 10k coins for cool Pokemon, right? Good rod's in Fuchsia? Alright. Hey, Pansu, what's up? Thanks for the follow. How you doing? When I bake broccoli in the oven, it tastes buttery for some reason. Really? Super rod's east of Diglett Cave. Wait. Yeah, it's east of Diglett Cave. Yeah, on the route down to Fuchsia. I'm just wondering, can we get there before Snorlax? Because I could just go grab it now and then go for Poliwhirl. I mean, we'd probably get Magikarp anyway, but... Alright, let's see here. Coins. Okay, so 10k. Oh, wow, we can only get 1,000 coins total. Ooh, that's not good. Megastar after would be sick. Yeah. In the house after you beat Snorlax. Yeah, I just don't know if we can get there right now. We could delay the encounter, I guess. That's never too fun, but... Oh, hold on. Okay, so it's 4k for Ice Beam. Abra's only 120. Actually, hold on. That's not that bad. We can just grab a Clefairy or an Abra right now. We have enough money to do that. Oh, I didn't realize they were that cheap, actually. Abra's kind of busted. Early Alakazam would be pretty insane. And just carry it through the games. I feel like we'll get it somewhere else, though. Clefairy is, I think, the way to go here in this challenge. Because I think Clefairy is a rare encounter everywhere else. I don't know if it's good, but I want it now. I want Clefairy. I'm going to grab Clefairy. We can gamble a little bit. I think we have the money to see if we can just get it raw. All right. I don't know how gambling works, so I'm going to just... Let's go gambling! Yeah, let's go gambling! Yeah, let's go gambling! Nothing's happening. Rock art. Oh, that's something! Yeah, 4 payout! Aw, dang it! Aw, dang it! Let's go gambling! Okay, that's something. That's something. Hey, listen, maybe we hit it big time, all right? We just got to get the 777. It's easy. Hey, Fab, thanks for the 10 streak. What's up? This is, in fact, how gambling works. I have like a really big... I have a really big luck in gambling. I've gambled like twice in my life, and the first time I walked in, put $5 in a machine, got 75, and then left. So, I'm in. I don't know if it's good, but I want it hard is such a quote. That's... Yeah, sorry. I do get Clefairy free in the Clefairy Cave, but we're not going to go there because the Nuzlocke ends after the Elite Four for gens. So we're not going to go there in Johto, I don't think. Okay, we're kind of keeping like a baseline here. Wait, just keep mashing A? Okay. Is that how it works? I guess that would go faster. I'm trying to like stop it on my own. You got 777 a few times? Nice. Is that true? I feel like I can. Ooh. I don't know how the like actual randomization works here, so I'm kind of trying to do my own thing. I'm winning. Hey, Fab, I'm kind of winning. We're doing a little gambling right now. Ending with the E4 for Johto is a cheat, and I will die on this hill. Nah, it's vibes. It's cool. Okay, we're still low on credits, but that was a win. I'll blow these coins. We still have enough money to just like go hard buy Clefairy, so I'll blow all the coins here. It's incorrect? Nah, it's fine. It's fine. It just makes the game way longer than all the other games if you do it. So, it's fine. We move on. Okay, little payout. We're keeping up. We're keeping up. I don't know how much the big one gives me if I get like 777. But I know it's not that much. It's maybe like only a hundo. Ooh, okay. Triple slowpoke. We love to see it. I want to do a gambling stream at some point. That could be fun. They probably don't let you stream from a casino in real life, right? Because I would do that. We could do an IRL stream at a casino and go gambling. That's probably never before seen VTuber content. I don't think I've ever heard of anyone doing that. That's probably not legal though. Almost guaranteed they would kick me out. I don't think they'd like that very much. Hey, Delmire, thank you so much for the tier 1. Thank you, thank you. You would definitely need to arrange it. Yeah, I don't think I have the clout to arrange a casino visit. While there are some nearby, I don't think I can do that. Probably not allowed. Okay, we got booted. That's so sad. We're gonna need 7. Yeah, okay, so we need... We'll just get 1,000 coins. Straight thou. Okay. Yeah, you could probably live stream like normal gambling, but... Meet me at Foxwoods. Yeah. There are some VR casino arcade games. We could play like Vegas Stakes for the SNES at some point. Let's see. All right, let's go ahead and just buy Clefairy straight up. That'll be our Celadon encounter. All right, everyone, let's get the raffle going. Clefairy raffle. Up. Start raffle. Get in. Enter for Clefairy. It is Clefairy time. Get in there. We won't wait too long. It was poker I saw. Not really gambling if you do it. Enter. Enter. If you're already named after a Pokemon... Don't do it again, but if you died and you were named after a Pokemon, you can do it again. So, feel free. Hey, Cult of Many, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. All right, that should be good. Let's go ahead and cut it off there. Draw, raffle. Who do we got? Nerdsmith Gumbo. Let's go. Sorry, Koki was a little late. My bad. Clear raffle. And that's just going to be... We'll just go Gumbo then. Gumbo's pretty cool. Let's go Gumbo. Gumbo's a good name. Makes me hungry also, so, you know. It is what it is. Not this early. Not this early. Hold, Sclimbo, hold. You've been here the whole time. Totally not a follow of shame. It's like that sometimes. I've had some really embarrassing ones. I've had some really embarrassing follows of shames. Well, because, like, for me, I couldn't follow people when I was in pre-debut, right? Uh-oh. I couldn't follow people in pre-debut because then if people were, like, looking at people's follow list and, like, notifications, they would see who I was and my account. So I couldn't follow Junie during pre-debut in case people figured it out, right? So I had to like shame follow Junie, who is literally my art papa, after a stream. I was just like waiting for Junie to go offline so it wasn't embarrassing during stream. My worst is a solid 2 years. Oh my god. Yeah, it was a little embarrassing. So Clefairy's kind of cool. I don't think I want to use it right now, but it's good to have. It's good to have for later. We can do a lot of cool things with Clefairy, Clefable, and various gens. So that could be a neat little thing. Okay, so Celadon encounter we got. What do we need to do next? Rockets, obviously. Lavender Town we can't do yet. We could just hit the gym right now and open up the level cap. And I think we'll do that because I think we can just kind of bum rush the gym really hard in a level or two. Right? Because who evolves? Bubby. We do need to get more money. Yeah, you know what? Let's just run the gym real quick and then do Rocket after. Usually I don't do it that order, but I think that opens up level cap, so I'd rather do it that way. There's a big jump in levels between gyms, too. So there's that old man who's like... All right, let's go beat up Erica. We're going to just probably sweep this with Bubby, I think. But let's get some levels while we're here. I believe in you to embarrass yourself worse than that. Oh, thanks. Thanks. I needed it. Yeah, and it does get fairy later, which is going to be good. Falling down the rabbit hole of following so many VTubers is how I discovered Twitch has a follow limit. Yeah, it does. It's like 200 or something, right? Which is fair, because it's like, realistically, how can you follow that many streamers at once? But I think it's like 200 or 500. Maybe it changes if you're a partner. I don't know. I don't know. I might have just pulled that out of my butt, to be fair. I might be lying to you. That could be a lie. Don't trust me. 200 could be a lie. It could be a lie. I might be lying. All right, let's get out of here. Who else can we just like easy level? I guess we can get Vera up too. Ember probably goes pretty good here. I know we do have 2 ground types on the team, but I really don't think we're going to need more than... Actually, we can go get Fly right now, I think. Misclimformation. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is misclimformation. I'm always out there spreading misinformation. It's 2,000? Oh my god. I guess that makes sense. That's way more like fair. They can't limit our power. Time to do a second account to follow more. Okay, I lied. It's 10 times that much. I was so wrong. I was so wrong. Okay, sweet scent. That doesn't do anything here. That's so fine. I'm out here sklimming misklimformation. I need a community sklim note. Community notes on my post right now. Envy, what's up? Envy's adventuring party has arrived. Hey, what's up, Envy? What's going on? Welcome in, buddy. You were playing on Minecraft earlier. I know because I saw you there. Hey, Raiders, what's up? My name is Sclimbo. I'm Socks Agency's certified Sclimbo and self-improvement VTuber. If you got any questions about fitness or nutrition, I'm your guy. But at the same time, we also Nuzlocke. Let me give a shout out to the Envy. Is it just Envy or is it Envy VT? Hold on, let me make sure I get the channel right for shout out. I think it's just Envy, right? Should be. Well, welcome in, everyone. Shout out to the Envy. There we go. Yeah, everyone follow Envy. Envy's cool. We've been playing, funny enough, Envy and I have run across each other a lot recently because we were playing on both the SVA SMP and the Parasite SMP. So we've been becoming friends recently. What's up, Envy? Howdy, gamers. Welcome, CEO of Trains on the YouTube side. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in, Raiders. Envy, I know you were streaming some Minecraft. If you got to get some protein and rest, I know it's late for you. You go right ahead. I will take care of things from here. And for those coming in, we are doing a year-long Nuzlocke right now where we're going through every region as one run. And if we die, it's back to the beginning. Spider-Man point, head in the bed. Yeah, it is 5 a.m. for you, so get a good eep. You know what? Let me kiss you goodnight. Good night, you know, have good dreams and stuff like that. Little smooch, tuck you in, and I'll see you around. See you later, Envy. Thanks for coming by. We're just kind of running Erica's gym right now. It's going to be an easy kill. Big lubbers. Get big lubbers. Good eep, good eep. Everyone say goodnight to Envy. Everyone say goodnight. Good night and lovely rest. Yeah, no, you gotta honestly give cred to some of the streamers who were going to the SMP when it launched, which was like 1 a.m. for their time. Hey, what's up, Croc? What's going on? How you doing? Baby, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. I joined stream at the perfect time to say goodnight. Yeah, Murden. Yeah. Quite the misklimformation. Hello, Sklimster. How's Kanto treating you? Great. We've lost 4 Pokemon because I'm bad. Lucian the Scout, welcome. We're getting kind of status to hell by Bellsprout here. Oh, we're really getting it, huh? This is rap too. Just break through it, Vera. You're chilling. Getting in here? Yeah, get in here, Croc. What's up? Now you know you stayed up too late. True. Yeah, it is real gamer hours now for you, isn't it? But you did a good job. You know, we needed you at the beginning. Both you and Envy. We needed both of you at the beginning of Minecraft, or else how could we survive? How could we survive? Yeah, you have a good night too, Croc. I'll see you later. Honestly, you might wake up when I'm back on the server. So if you're playing after waking up, I might see you tonight in my case, but later in the day for you. So I'll see you later. 5 a.m. Yeah, 5 a.m. is kind of crazy. Honestly, I don't know. I got to give credit. I don't know if I'd wake up for like an event like that. I know a lot of people in Europe have to do it often because so many things are like US time zone based, but I don't know if I'm waking up at 1 a.m. my beautiful beauty rest to play. I would like to. I just think I'd become grumpy. Personally, I'm kind of a diva with my sleep. If I don't get good sleep, I get grumpy, and I'll get like, and I'll get hungry, and I want snacks. That's the big thing that happens to me is like my willpower goes away when I'm tired, and so I just end up eating a lot of snacks. Like whenever I stay up late and don't sleep, I somehow, for some reason, mental gymnastics use that as justification to eat like 5,000 extra calories. Where I'm like, I'm tired. I want a pizza. As a Sclimbo, do you consider Envy or Croc as goals for your future evolution? Honestly, both of them. They're both incredible goals for evolution. Beautiful men. Beautiful men. Let me tell you, as a French, we just say, stay up, not waking up. You truly are the VTuber male. Everyone looks up to you. No, shucks. I'm new. I look up to everyone else. Please. Please. Everyone else is my senpai in VTubing here. I look up to them. That's what I'm striving to become, you know? But let's heal up before we fight Erica, because that Bellsprout actually kind of had hands. It was a little scary of a Bellsprout. Hey, Pieman, welcome in. Thanks for coming. All right, heal up. Then we're going to run Erica fade real quick. I think Erica, for the most part, probably doesn't get to press any buttons. I think we are going to get Fly beforehand, though, because I think we can kind of sneak over and get it right now. Get Bubby in front and get over there. Little run. Okay, so I think we can get Fly now if we kill Snorlax. That is a little scary, though. Oh, we don't even need to. Okay. I'm going to dodge Snorlax. I'm going to try and get a 16 encounter right here. Actually, Frost, if you're around, do we have any valid Route 16 encounters? I think Doduo might be up here, but I'm not sure. It might only be on Cycling Road. There might be no valid encounters besides Snorlax. That's very possible. And also, this fight's really scary. I need to be careful about this one. Spearow. Okay, we already got that. This double battle coming up here on the left, if I remember correctly, is a Ninetales and something else that's scary. It's actually kind of a bad fight. So we could be careful going into that. Be a little careful. Doduo, yes. Okay, we do have valid Doduo here, which is pretty good because Dodrio's kind of solid. So we'll grab that and start the raffle in a moment. There it is. Okay, let's start the raffle. Everyone, also Raiders, if you want to be named or have a Pokemon named after you, go ahead and type !enter, and we start the raffle here and name it after people in chat. So why don't you get in there while we fight, and we're going to go ahead and try not to kill this Doduo. Ooh. Does Pursuit kill here? Probably not. Probably not. Non-stab? Yeah, no. Okay, we can even... I'm not going to risk another because of crit, but... Doduo, the collab Pokemon. Yeah, it's like the Dex. Doduo, the collab Pokemon. Well, great ball. I'm glad to pick up a Doduo early because I think that's actually going to be useful in so many gens if we don't kill it. Like early game Doduo we can bring out to like hit bug type like gym leaders early, right? I'm thinking Gen 6 and stuff. You should name it after 2-3 people combined. That's actually a good idea, Hirsch. Let's do that. Let's name it after 3 different people. All right, hold on. We can do this. All right, so I'm going to do 3 draws. And we're going to name it after 3 different people. Let's do that. All right, because draw raffle, I think I can do multiple times. Draw raffle 1. Okay, so 1 is Berendi. Let's remember that. 2 is draw raffle. So it's Berendi. It's Rosie. Wait, we already have Rosie, didn't we? Yeah, we named something Rosie already. Or did Rosie die? I forget. Draw. I'm going to have to consult my chart. Emperor, thanks for the follow. Okay, so it's Biba King. Rosie, are you already something right now? I think you might be. Let me double check. I did write it down. I'm going to remember those. So let's see here. Oh, you're a different Rosie? Oh, right. There's 2 Rosies. Okay. So we got Rosie, Berendi, and Biba King Caber. All right. So how do we do this? We could do Burr and Rose Bear or something. Can we do that? Burr Rose Bear. Does that fit? Burrows. Yeah. Cooking. Burrows. Not like that. Burrows Bear. That does fit. The triple Pokemon. Get it in. Get it in. Burrows Bear. Burrowsy Bear. Yeah, I don't think I could have fit that, but there we go. Burrows Bear. I still think Fearow, you know what? I'm going to keep using Fearow for now until Fearow dies. Because I think Dodrio's better, but I kind of don't want to risk it this early. Because I think it's going to be so good later because of how fast it is and stuff. And access to Drill Peck just like Fearow. So I'd rather like fodder Fearow, honestly. This fight might be a little hard. Let me put some heavy hittos in front. Let me do Bubby and... Oh, God. Maybe Iodo? Magnitude... No, Sand. No, let's do Iodo. I don't know if Magnitude hits group. Does it? I still have Rock Throw regardless, but these guys are tough. Oh, I can just dodge them. Never mind. But you know what? For the bit. Hey, Awesome Knight, welcome in. This is actually a scary fight if I remember, though. I think it's like a Ninetales and Arcanine? Oh, Rapidash and Ninetales. Okay. That's fine, actually. That's fine. We got that. We'll just Focus Fire. We'll go ahead and Aerial Ace. Ninetales is who I'm more worried about. Rock Throw. Okay, that's no damage. Just don't see any Flamethrowers, ideally. Stomp? Ooh. Don't stomp me. I'm busy. All right, good. Ninetales gone. Crit. Beautiful, Iodo. Beautiful crit. Good show. Good show. I am going to swap Bubby, though, because we did take some damage there. Let's go into Sand. Magnitude's everyone? Okay. Good to know. I figured it might be. I think Dig's only single target. Magnitude, Earthquake, or multi-target. Ooh. Okay. Rock Throw. Another crit, maybe? We're fine now because it's 2-on-1, but still, we slash. Early slash is pretty good. Rock Throw. I think, honestly, for the purposes of optimization, we might want to drop Sand for now. Because we do have Rock and Ground on Iodo, so I think it makes more sense to drop Sand for now and box it and have more type variety. I think that might be the way. Magnitude won't hit birds, true. Only if it's pure flying. No, flying normal. Anything that has flying type can't get hit by ground moves. I'm pretty sure. Like anything at all, even if it has a dual type. I don't think it can get hit. All right, I don't think there's any fights here either, so we just go grab Fly now. So yeah, the reason we did this is because she gives fly. So we can just, even though we can't use it yet, we can teach it and just do crazy damage. We only have one though, and I think it's only base power 70 in this gen. Yeah, it's not amazing actually. Like Drill Peck is better, but for now against Erica, actually it's not that much better. It's literally 60, 70. You know what? I'm going to save it. Maybe teach it to Dodrio before it gets Drill Peck later. Always love the mental image of Dodrio flying. Yeah, what if it just like runs really fast and takes off? That'd probably be the way it goes, right? All right. Now we'll fight the gym. I'm going to ignore Snorlax for now because it's scary and could kill me. And I don't even want to capture it. I have an aversion to Pokemon that are like really common. I'm like, I don't want that on my team. That's stinky. All right, let's heal up. Go get Erica. One more team swap. I might bring in Voltorb. Or actually, it could be Shriver time. It could be good to just start investing in Persian now. Because we do have some ghost types coming up. So if we get Pursuit on it, we kind of have a counter there. Let me look. I'm going to box Sand for now. Yeah, Sand, you're going to go box. And then we're going to invest in Persian, I think. Get some good normal action going on. Although we do already have a normal type. Hey, Squiggles, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Is there a better choice? We don't have Confusion right now. And I think we will get Psybeam soon if we bring Butterfree back. Is it worth it? The third head means it can see where it's going suddenly. Yeah. It's just Confusion and Psybeam. We don't really need an electric type right now. A fairy. It's not going to evolve till 30 anyway. Let me think about Giovanni. We are fighting the Rockets next, so maybe Sand is the right... You know what? No, let's bring Butterfree back in for a bit. I'm going to grab Lyrical for a bit. Box Sand for Lyrical. Because Shriver's... Well, Shriver is really fast, though. No, you know what? I want to use Shriver. I know we don't have any Psychic moves right now, but I want to get Persian going on. I don't get to use Persian very often, usually because of decisions like that, so I want to get one going here. Crypto Bro said to invest in Persian, so I'm not sure. Yeah. Persian's on a bull run right now. I've kept the Snorlax plush since I was 5 and now 32 and always held it. Oh, that's cute. This isn't my beautiful SMP. Hey, Eldra. SMP's tomorrow. Nothing moves for Pokemon. No mountains are moved. Pokemon stays strong and tall. No matter what. Pokemon on Mondays cannot be changed unless like they tell me to, but hey. But hey. All right, come on. What evolution level is Persian even? I imagine it's somewhere in the 20s, right? Like 26, 27? I think it's right around there. The only thing we miss out here is EVs. We do miss out on a little bit, but 28? Okay, so we'll get it like right about after gym, which is fine. We'll have it for Giovanni ideally. Because if I do get Slash early or something and I get Pursuit, we kind of deal with Lavender ghost types, and we also kind of deal with just a lot of things in the Rocket Hideout because we can just kind of hit it. We don't have like a good way to deal with Coughings and Mucks right now. Or specifically Coughings because of Levitate. So hitting them with a really strong normal move or a flying move is probably one of our best bets. Persian versus Persian action. Yeah, mine will win. Even though EVs aren't real. Mine will probably win, right? Hopefully. 25. Feint Attack. Ooh, yeah. Okay, we want to see that. Bite over Feint Attack, though. I'm going to keep Feint Attack just in case people use like minimize strats in the future. But having both is probably pretty good. Bite's better right now because of flinch chance. The world's open and our players have begun their tasks. Catch them on any of their streams. Not mine. Not today. If they make you change Nuzlocke Mondays, just play Cobblemon. They won't make me. No, they don't have that sort of... Or they don't exercise that sort of control. They probably technically do have that kind of control, but that's not something that's exercised. So we're chilling. Legally, this is an SMP. I mean, yeah, I guess you could say that, right? Like, you are named after... Like, there are Pokemon that are named after viewers, right? So technically, it is multiplayer. And technically, I do ask for help sometimes. Oh, that was our cut user, huh? That's unfortunate. I mean, I guess we can teach it to Shriver. Let's just teach it to Rosie because there's no other moves that, like... Come on. Like, we'll get rid of... Probably Sleep Powder. Stun Spore might be good for catching things. I am forced not to die. Legally? Legally. I always tend to teach that, like, cut, because Victory Bell has a good attack stat, and it doesn't get any moves that aren't, like, poison moves or grass moves. That lets it hit things that it doesn't normally hit. Replace your overlay with just being idle in SMP. Yeah, the background. Okay, we did actually just hit ads. So before we fight the gym leader, we're going to go take care of ads real quick so we don't have anyone come in on that. So I'll be right back in 4 minutes, everyone. And you will see the ad screen, BRB. Then we will go and fight Erica. Sorry for the tease, but pre-rolls did just come on. So we don't want to deal with that. All right, BRB, everyone. Everyone get a stretch. Go get some water, get a pee break. And let's go. Ads time. BRB. All right, welcome back from ads, everyone. Thank you for waiting. I went and got a little snack. I had my friend throw me some old Halloween candy, like a little mini Snickers. Just you know, as a little treat, right? A little pick-me-up before the gym. But welcome back, everyone. Zed, welcome in. And we're going to go hit Erica right now. We're going to go beat her up, throw rocks at her. Let's get it. I'm excited to get to first chapter remake. Oh, for trails? Yeah, I should play those. I'm actually still not even caught up, unfortunately. Oh, let me snack. I need to change the audio level on that because that was... I'm going to refund that. That wasn't very loud at all. I got to separate those audios. The tough part is like this application audio separation, but I think it's still in beta on OBS, so it's still kind of getting figured out. Wait, that's Tails? It's Trails is what it is. It is Trails, but I'm not caught up because I haven't played Kuro yet. I haven't played both Kuro games yet. Oops. I wanted to, though, but I just got busy. Anyway, we run through this real easy. We have a Firo. It's not a fair fight. I will probably delay for Flamethrower because I usually don't, and Ember does get pretty useless later on. So I think we're going to just hold Vulpix in reserve and level it until Flamethrower, which I think is like 35 or 36. I don't think it's that late. It could be 42, but I doubt it. And 29 is our level cap, so Bubby's just kind of cruising here. Gloom, this kind of gives us a test. Are we one-hitting Gloom? Yes, we are. Yeah, this should be easy. We do have to still watch out for like acid and stuff like that, right? Poison moves still hit, but we're gonna cruise right through this, I think. All right, Ivysaur down. Let's get this gym. How's my reserve looking though? I would, the only thing is like if Firo does go down, are we in trouble? Kind of. Like we, honestly, I'm kind of banking on Firo right now. And if Firo goes down, we're actually going to kind of have a hard time of it because the team's not optimized here for anyone but Firo. But, you know, we ball. I think this is safe. We ball. Surely nothing bad will happen, right? Surely nothing bad will happen. I think we're good. Let's go. Erica, let's rock. Boom. Flamethrower is 32. Ooh, that's really not bad, actually. That's like really good, actually. Okay. What do you got, Erica? Hopefully this is easy. Victory Bell lead? I didn't think it led Victory Bell. Okay. I guess we ball. This will do at least half, right? Oh, yeah. All right, cool. Oh, good. Good. Miss. All right. That could have been a problem. Now I get 2 attacks. I outspeed. So we kill here. Awesome. Awesome miss. And double kill. Easy peasy. Victory Bell down. I don't think it really had any good moves, but we don't want to deal with status. Okay, we are level 29, but level caps don't matter in the gym battle itself, so we're so fine. Here's Tangela, Tangelo. Get that out of here. We can also get a free Tangela later on, so we can have Tangrowth in Gen 4 because we get free Tangela on the route below Pallet Town. I think it's the only capture there that's like available to us. Victory Bell, more like Lost Bell, so true. What Pokemon do you hope to get from the Safari Zone? I never get anything good. I think I'd like to have a Kangaskhan for once because I've like never used one in a Nuzlocke, but there's no way we get it. Like we're for sure going to get Execute would be awesome. Incredible Pokemon. We're going to get like Nidorina or something. We're going to get something dumb for sure, but we'll see. Okay, this could be bad. Just give me an easy kill here. Oh, nice. All right, easy gym. When does it get hard? Well, the answer is next gym, but still. Nice. Erica down. Badge 4 on screen. Look down to the bottom left. Bada boom. Rainbow badge. All right. Onwards. Onwards to rockets. Let's go run the rocket hideout real quick. Gonna go for a walk. See you later. Thanks for coming by, Amelia. Have a good walk. See you on the flip side. If this were Gen 1, the dream Safarimon would be Tauros. I'd love to use a Tauros too. There's so many Pokemon I'd love to use. I want to like focus. That's like one hope with doing a Nuzlocke like this with Species Clause is that we'll get to use things that are very rare later on because we'll run out of like, we'll hit routes where the only encounter available is something cool in the future, I think. So I'm really excited for that. Any Giga Drain users? I guess we just give it to Rosie like right away, right? Because... yeah, unfortunately, there's no Fizz special split, so the good attack stat of Victory Bell doesn't matter that much. So we're just going to have to give it to Rosie. Yeah. And now with the money that we just got, we'll probably evolve some people with stones. Can anyone learn Shockwave? I guess we can give that to Electrode. Shriver can also learn it. Any Water Pulse users? Because we do have no water moves. Shriver also learns that. The special stat's not that good, though, of Persian, right? Hey, Red Sage, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Persian special stats kind of stinky, isn't it? It's kind of just good at speed and attack, I think. Like, it might have like a, what, base 75? Am I pulling that out of my butt? Something crazy. Something not great. Okay, so now that we've done this, we did get our Celadon encounter, so I'm going to run in here real quick and just grab some stones for evolution. Actually, let me make a list of what I need. Just from looking at my box, because we're going to need a few evolution stones for the future. How much money do we have? Do we have enough? I think there are like a few thousand. Okay, 13k. We can at least get like 2 or 3. Its attack's equally stinky. There's no reason to use Persian. What? I thought it had good attack. I thought it was like okay. I thought it was like a base 90 attack and really fast, I thought. Persian's a cute cat. It is. We don't get speed boost crits though, which is unfortunate. Okay, what stones do we need? All of them pretty much. We need a... That is not a stone evolution. We need a moonstone. All right, so we need moonstone. We need firestone, leafstone. Moonstone, firestone, leafstone. That's it. Okay, easy. Wasn't there a route we didn't catch anything on? We could get Magikarp. Yeah, there are cities we didn't catch anything on, but we'll get Magikarp when it happens. We don't need it in this gen at all, and we only get one the whole run. So I'm not rushing to it, because I'd rather honestly save it for a gen where it's good. Like, I don't want to risk it dying here where it's not a good Pokemon in this game. It still gets Intimidate. It's all right, but it doesn't get the best things about it, because there's no Fizz Special Split. It has base 70 attack? Ew! Okay. Moonstone, Firestone, Leafstone. Thank you, Percy. I will remember that. Oh, wait, I can see what these are, too. Hyper Beam. We can get another dig. That's probably worth it. Brick Break. If I have the money, I do want Brick Break, because that's really good from a chop. Ghastly when? Tower. Tower this stream is Ghastly. Or Cubone. I never get to use Marowak, so I wouldn't be opposed. It was only good in Gen 1 due to Stab Slash. Yeah. Are you doing Species Claws across the regions? Yes, Churl. That's the fun part. So we're going to get to use really weird things as we go on, as they become the only things available on the route. So I'm really excited for that. Okay, so as Percy said, we want Moonstone, Fire, Leafstone. Fire, and we want Leafstone. Oh, you cannot buy a Moonstone here. Uh-oh. Okay. I don't remember where Bellsprout Tower is. That's in Johto. So we don't even worry about that. We're going to pick up a ton of cool stuff in Johto, though, for sure. Because once we kill all the Kanto Pokemon in the early routes, because we can't catch them there, then we will get a bunch of cool Johto stuff, I bet. Gonna win a raffle to be a monkey, and I'm so sad. Well, you can always only enter for the ones you actually want, you know? That's also attack, so that you only get something good. But it looks like we can't get Moonstone. That's okay. The Fairy's probably better later, and we are carrying Pokemon across, so it's... They're hidden items in Kanto. Yeah, there's 4. Yeah, and we already got the one to get Nidoking, so... Now it's rocket time, I think. So, actually, do we heal? Do we need to drop anyone off? Not really. Let's just get down there and lead Iodo for some levels. And then get going. Rocket Hideout isn't actually that long if you know what you're doing. And I believe I know what I'm doing. Sometimes I get them mixed up a little bit, but I kind of know what to do here. And the puzzle's not even that bad because I memorized it. So even though I would otherwise suck at it, I've done this so much that it's like memorization at this point, right? All right, Eradicate. Level 20 only. That's so fine. I should honestly use Machop here, but we can just Magnitude. There's Salesman Magikarp. Yeah, we already got an encounter for that route, though. We took, I believe, Sandshrew on the other side of the route because they're both Route 4. So, Team Rocket should outfit their guns better. Yeah. There's just a lot of fighting Team Rocket in this game. If I was to give one criticism of Kanto, some Pokemon aren't very viable just because of how often you fight Team Rocket. I know I kind of talk about it all the time, but Grass Poison types, they're not great in Kanto. They're great on some things. Hey, Kiari, welcome in. But the problem is just you fight so many Rockets that all have Poison type Pokemon that you don't, like, you can't use them too much. There's like whole gyms where you just never get to use that Pokemon. So, yeah, and they have the same 3 Pokemon, exactly. Like, the Water Route's the only time when the Grass types are good. And then you could just have Electrode instead. Kind of like Grunt and Sun Moon. So many, yeah, Dark types make playing Ghost so bad. Yeah. Yeah, they should really spread it out more, I think. Sometimes there is just like a right answer. One of the ones I think about a lot that you'll hear about is in Gen 3 specifically. Like, Mudkip is the best choice by far because there are no Grass type trainers. There's like a couple early ones and that's it. And there's no Grass gyms. So Gen 3, like HOENN, if you grab Mudkip, you'll never run into a problem ever, basically. Nothing counters you for the rest of the game. It's really kind of busted. That's also, I mean, it is also like, if you give it abilities and things like that, it's one of the best starters ever. Because it's so hard to kill in a Nuzlocke. So you should like Mudkips. Yes, you should. Exactly. Emerald Legacy did fix that, yeah. Good games, by the way. We will definitely, on stream, play a lot of those ROM hacks. Like the Legacy ROM hacks, all the new stuff. I just like to kind of ease people into the idea of Pokemon by doing this big challenge here. And, you know, we might not even make it, right? We could just lose at some point, and then immediately, like, we're not going to go right into it again. We'll start playing ROM hacks at that point. So, yeah, no. Could be soon. If we die, it could be anytime. But I imagine we'll get pretty far, at the very least. Yo, what's up? What's up, Abdul? What's going on the YouTube side? What's up? Ease them in with a 50-week challenge? Yeah, just ease them in a little, you know? Driver, you are too weak to fight right now. I'm going to hope for Eradicate here, and it doesn't Hyperfang me to death. Loses to Trainer Joey and then hops into Kaizo. Yeah, I'll lose to someone and then go Kaizo run immediately. Okay, Drowsy. That is not a good matchup. That's the opposite of a good matchup. However, I do have Shriver. I Pursuit. Let's just go here. There's that one Emeralds fan game that's still in development, but it looks amazing. Which one? Because I did play Sea Glass before, which is really nice. Sea Glass is an amazing game. I imagine we'll get to Route 1 Alola. Route 1 Alola. No, the thing I'm worried about, honestly, is I'm worried about getting crushed either specifically at Cynthia or in Black White 2 is what I'm worried about. I think there's like a good shot we lose Black White 2. That's a hard game. We're gonna have a deep pool of Pokemon to pull from, but even then, shorts are comfy and easy to wear. I know Toxicroak isn't optimal, but I love him. Poison fighting is an interesting type. Yeah, and I like using weird stuff. Oh, Gamma Emerald. I've heard about that, but I haven't looked into what it is at all. What is it, Tomian? What's Gamma Emerald doing? By the way, I know I'm just kind of fighting around here. I'm looking for some items. Is there anything good here? Or is it only on the tiles? Gen 10 comes out before the challenge is over. You lose Route 1. That's possible. Like, probably not, because I think Gen 10 was delayed. But this should only take 9 or 10 months if we do it every Monday, I imagine. And we will get faster too. Like, this is actually a slow game, all things considered, because once we get to Gen 4, we can use the 60 FPS patches that speed up gameplay speed without losing audio. And we can do that for Johto and for Sinnoh. And then there's other things later on we can speed up too. So this is actually a fairly slow game, all things considered. A lot of them will be finishing in 4 or 5 streams, I imagine, per game. Will we ever get the Kino of the colored Pokemon cartridges again? Probably not. You might not even get cartridges again. We'll see. We'll see after Switch 2. Black and White made me crash out and Nuzlocking it blind. Yeah, Black and White can be mean on Nuzlocks. And then obviously Sun Moon is just really mean because of the totem fights and stuff. So it's an HD 2D game with its own story and characters. Oh, yeah. All right, I have seen that. Yeah. Gen 10 next year? Like, oh, okay. Actually then, wait. We might finish right before Gen 10. Because since we started in November, we might finish this in like September or October next year if everything goes well. And there's like maybe 1 or 2 cancellations for like, I don't know, I get sick or I have to go to a con or something. So it's very possible we finish right as Gen 10 comes out, actually. Huh. That's funny timing. Interesting timing. Especially Totem Mimikyu. Yeah, totems are not fair. The early game is really hard. Like, I forget which game it is. It might be Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, but Totem... Was it Totem Lurantis? That was really disgusting and really hard? I forget. It might be Totem Lurantis. Where it's just like, oh, that's the worst thing ever, actually. Okay, we gotta watch our health here. I'm not a huge fan. If I get crit here, I could see a problem. Let's just go IOTA to be safe. Get out of here. Tries Nuzlocking Sword Shield blind. Found out the fighting gym Pokemon are really common when I hit the very gym. Yeah. Lurantis is hard. Black and White is my favorite Pokemon. Hey, Atu. Kind of wish I waited to name it if it pops. What's your fave? What's your fave? Totem Lurantis was bad. Yeah, Necrozma was not a fair fight, you know? Hey, what's up, Hatsby? Welcome. Not too much. No one's died. We just beat Erica. We're on the Rocket Hideout now, cruising. Nuzlocke speedrun before Gen 10 comes out. We'll finish. Oh, Scolipede. Yeah. Using one of those will be fun. I never get to use it, so I hope we can use it. I have to be very, like... not careful, but I need to decide if we're going to transfer every Pokemon every game or just like 6 of them. Because I don't know, it might, what do you think? It might be a little too OP to get access to every single Pokemon we caught in a previous game when we transfer. I guess it is still team wipe, but it's like less hard when that team is going to consist of 6 Pokemon that are good against the gym, you know? So I'm like, I don't know. Just the winning 6. That could be a play. Just the winning 6 could be a move. People will get left behind for sure, but then we have to like... I actually kind of like that, Tomion. Because then we have to optimize not only for beating the Elite Four, but we have to think strategically about, like, who do we want to even bring, right? Like, maybe there's a Pokemon that's really good for the E4, but maybe, you know, not good in the next gen, or it's really good for next gen, but not good in the E4, and we have to find a way to bring it. I could see that being cool. Hunger Games your Pokemon. Okay, I don't have Antidote, so we're backing out. We'll be done by then, he says, when he has to go through Unova and Alola. But yeah, but I can speed those up. Sounds like a run-ending rule. Hey, sure does. That's the fun part about it. I love the strategy part of team building. So like having to optimize both for the Elite Four and who gets to come forward is kind of cool. But then we do lose access to Pokemon forever that might never get used. So it's like, I don't know. Yeah, you could lose like on greed there. Cobblemon fights to determine the 6 that survive. Yeah, I don't know, because I think knowing me, I'd probably just optimize for the Elite Four, which just means that, like, Gyarados is coming to every Elite Four, and that's not fun. Hey, Hatsby, thank you for the sub. Thank you so much. So I think, like, in the spirit of not bringing Gyarados to every single Elite Four, maybe we don't do that. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll find a way. I'll find a way. I want to see how hard it is, because it is still team wipe, so it's not like we get a whole box. But things will feel... Like, all I'm thinking about is, like, it'll just be easy when we go to the later games that have, like, 6 Pokemon of the good type to fight the gym with at the very beginning. Maybe only the 6 in the final team are available at the start and more get opened up as you get more badges. That's possible. Like, we, like, you know, think about them, like, coming out of the box or something. I'm sure I can write some rule that makes it somewhat fair. Probably. I'll have to think about that, though. We don't have to think for a little bit, though. Cobblemon's so peak. Yeah, Cobblemon just got updated. Oh, Moonstone. Okay. Cobblemon just got updated recently, right? Somebody said, I think I was being told that it was like today or yesterday or something. Did they finally add procedurally generated gyms and trainers yet? Because that's a big missed opportunity if they haven't. Just saying, Pixelmon's still better. Want to play Cobblemon again? Add a rule that you have to beat it with a Pokemon from that gen in your team. Oh, for sure. I mean, there'll be at least one. Never clicked for me, age 9. The crime syndicate's running a gambling ring. Yeah. I don't know if you want to add rules after it's already started. True. I don't want it to be too easy, though. Hey, what's up, Sora? See the hideouts going smoothly? Yeah. We're just looking for items. I do know how to navigate through here. I don't remember if there's any good TMs. And that's the one thing I don't really want to miss, you know? Like, I don't mind missing some other stuff, but I don't want to miss TMs. So I want to be careful here. But we'll get out here and see what's up. A new rule every gen, yeah, just to balance it. It's hard to balance something this long. Isn't Rocket basically the Mafia? Yeah, kinda. We'll fight this. You can come back here anyway. Oh, true, yeah. Tower of Heaven, the Nuzlocke run. I just don't want it to be too easy. You know? I don't want it to be too easy. Because if it just ends up that we steamroll everything because we have 6 of a good Pokemon, you know, like we can bring like, you know, Gibble, Gyarados, you know, that to every single fight, then it's like, that's not fun. When you bring the team over to Johto, are their levels reset to 5? I'm going to reset everything about them. I think it'd be a little unfair if we didn't, because this isn't a difficulty ROM hack. So I think we're going to reset everything. So we'll keep their natures, we'll keep their, like, IVs if we can, and their all that. But we will reset moves, we will reset evolutions. So they're basically going to go back to being a baby. They will devolve. Kind of like an egg lock or a generation lock. I think that's how they do it. I'm so glad those sliders are fast in Gen 3 as opposed to Gen 1. Yeah, where they're super slow. How goes the run so far? Hey, Con, pretty good, pretty good. We lost 4, but we're gonna lose none today. We're gonna crush it, actually. Taunt, Frustration, and Snatch are here in Fire Red Leaf Green, so you can just go. Okay, cool. It's gonna be fun when we see fairy types. Yeah, we have to remember they exist at some point. That's the thing is, like, I'm excited from the mindset that there are Pokemon that aren't good in this gen that are good in later gens that we can potentially use at the start. Oh, I don't have the key yet. That's right. That's right. Yeah, no, same IVs in nature and everything between gens. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my magical hex powers to make that real. We don't need to go here, but I'll get that item anyway. I don't know if it's a rare candy or what. Might be something useless, but... They're actually slowing to Game Boy, the Game Boy to a crawl. Yeah, it's a little too advanced for the old Game Boy, you know? All right, let's get... we don't need Bubby. Let's just get Rosie here. Fighting moves are not very effective on poison, so do whatever you want. Unless we play Omega Ruby, we have to see them early before they're gone. I might do that too, so don't think I won't. I think what we're going to do is I think we're going to do Soul Silver so I can get Gen 4 speed up for Johto. So we'll probably do Soul Silver. Then we might do Oris if I'm feeling like I want 3D, or we'll do Emerald, depending on how I'm feeling at the time. And then we will do Platinum, and then we'll probably do White or White 2. I might want to do the harder one, though. It could be fun. I need to look at what I've done before. And then, yeah, then it should be fine, so. Game, you got yourself a Tibin Graveler. That's an unfortunate nature. It might not matter too much. Realistically, there's no way Graveler lives very long. Like, it's a great Pokemon, but it's 4 times weak to grass and water, and I know I'm going to make a mistake at some point. So, like, yeah, it's going to die. It's going to die at some point. So, you know. Sounds like Game Freak's fault instead of the Game Boys. Well, they did a lot of work to optimize it. Why are we just giving acid to random Pokemon for free? You know, this is a treat. Want a little acidic corrosion for fun. I'm hungry for acid sometimes, you know? All right, how are we looking? Eagles almost evolved. Vera could use a little more. Shriver could too. I want to evolve Shriver, but I don't want to risk it really. I only ask that I explode on death to take out a grass type. Imagine being a Pokemon, you cross the region border, become a baby. Yeah, the de-evolution spray hits. What's the weird headcanon you have with Pokemon? Can it be anime, games? Like, can it be anything? That's a tough one, actually. I don't headcanon Pokemon too much. Sure, anything. You know, I guess, like, my only headcanon would be, like, an official map of where the region actually are. That's probably one. Like the Poke Earth map, which shows where every region actually is. I think that's probably like my most headcanon thing, where you kind of big brain it and like, okay, where's Ore? Where's obviously the Japan-based ones, you know where they are. But that's probably my own headcanon, like how they're all connected, the regions. The legendary beast for evolutions or whatever. Oh, that's a pretty good one. How many deaths? 4 right now. What's up, Karen? Welcome in. Okay, that's Eradicate. We go a JOHTO. But 4 because I'm dumb. 4 because I'm getting stream taxed. Like, only one of them I'd say was the death that we couldn't have avoided. Because I was just like, the rest I was just playing bad straight up. I'm warming up again. ALOLA represent. It was kind of insinuated. I don't remember. In the anime, I'm not sure. But yeah, the only death that I would say is like actually like that's unfortunate. There's nothing we really could have done about it was Frost's death, because we did just get Arena Trap Doug Trio. There's nothing we could have done to avoid that Doug Trio, because we had to go through Diglett Cave to get Flash, unless we wanted to wait and go the other way around, right? So like we kind of just got unlucky running into it, and it had Arena Trap, and we missed our Water Gun, and we got hit by 5 times Fury Attack with crit, mind you, all in the same turn. So it's like, yeah, that was nothing we could have done about that, really. Like, maybe the thing is, I know it had Slash and it was using random move. We could have gone Flying type in instead of Frost, but if it random move Slash, that probably would have died too. So it was an unfortunate series of events. The others were avoidable, and I was just dumb. Fated to die, yeah. Black Glasses go on Persian right away. Let's go here. And dark moves boosted. We love held items. That is valid in a hardcore Nuzlocke. Mine would be TMs or positive affirmations that teach Pokemon moves. Yeah, you're like, you can do it. You can Slash. You can Ice Beam. You got it. Frustration, though. Frustration is just when they get, like, really seething, right? Seething Pokemon. There's Snatch. Never use that. Actually, though, we might be able to use that to steal items, right? Is there anyone who uses leftovers in like base games? I don't think so, really, right? Because we could always Snatch in future gens. That's probably... Oh, no, we're going to reset moves. Maybe I don't reset TM moves. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Maybe I don't reset TM moves, but I do reset regular movesets. That could be fun. TMs are literally training videos on DVD. Yeah, that is cute. I agree with that. This should be a fine matchup. Not Thief. How does Snatch work? Does that ability steal? I thought Snatch was like Thief in a way, but not the same. Okay, that would kill on crit. Let's not. Back to JOHTO. Or Bubby's overleveled. Back to JOHTO. You might be able to thief yourself with leftovers from Snorlax. Oh, okay. Oh, good thing we swapped. Okay, forgot about explosions. That was a crit too. Luckily, JOHTO strong. Defense high. We're chilling. It steals status moves. Okay, I was wrong then. Super wrong. I don't think a Zubat can do anything to me here. I'm just gonna Rock Throw. Covet's the other Thief move. Right. Okay, thanks. That was scary. Good thing we swapped. That was for sure gonna die otherwise. Yeah, that was avoided. That was death avoided right there. There's Link Key. Let me save. Whew. Random Pokemon can have items, so I think leftovers 5% on something. Is it a 5% on Snorlax? Because we do have 2 Snorlax encounters, and I'm sure we get Thief. I think we get Thief, right? Do we already have it? I'm pretty sure if I read Leaf Green, Thief is somewhere that you can get tracked. We could maybe use that on Alakazam, though. Let me use some healing items here. Let's do potions. We have 5. Yeah, team's taking a little damage, but I think I have the money to do this. I don't want to back out, really. Pick up at level 100? Pick up at level 100? Real? I'm not... No one's going to level 100 ever, I promise you. I'm going to blow on Rosie, too. Just because I think I can kind of just run through Geofight without leaving. Now that we got that. Okay, now where do I need to go? This is here, so we'll grab this. Hey, rare candy, nice. Not that we don't have a million of those. Go up here. I shouldn't just say things I maybe remember. I mean, that's just what I do. I just say words all the time, too. Frost corrects me constantly. Leftovers are hidden items under where the 2 Snorlax are. Oh, really? That's actually incredible to know. That's an awesome item. Oh, my God. Good to know. We're going to abuse the hell out of that. Hey, what's up, Zarina? Thanks for coming in. Let me give it a little shout out there. How you doing today? Shout out to Zarina Aqua. Shout out. What were you up to? How'd your stream go? Oh, wrong button. You need the dowsing machine? Oh, do I need it? That's unfortunate. Thanks for the hydrate, Tanko. Oh, I need a drinky. Welcome in, Zarina. Welcome in. I need to get those 7TV emotes actually like activated because I don't see them. I've never done that. Yeah, you are the spirit guardian, true. Let's get down there. Bendy in the Dark Revival. Ooh, what's that? Basement, I think is where we need to go. Okay, let's fight Giovanni. Giovanni. I want to watch Pokemon on Ice. That was cool. There's not many videos about it, but it was real, I promise. I didn't fever dream that. Who wants special stat up? Probably Vera. Frost makes the Nuzlocke possible. Yeah, you help a lot, honestly. You help so much and always have. Do I have to fight these? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, do I need the dowsing rod or can I just pick them up because I know where they are? Usually you can. We could always use more calcium, true. Driver, I'm going to need you to evolve. I'm probably going to level everyone to 28 before Giovanni. Just because, like, come on, man, you know? Let's just get a Johto out. I don't want to deal with the Intim payday shenanigans. Yeah, Mecha Mewtwo and the songs. Yeah. I always get flashbacks to this game, but of the ROM hack sweet version for some reason. What's the sweet version? I don't think I've seen that ROM hack. Pants? Yeah, what's up, Pants? Pants says Pants. Pokemon Live. That's, yeah, it was Pokemon Live. Was it on Ice or did I make that up in my mind? I'm on an on Ice kick right now. Great mascot, indie horror game like Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, yeah, okay, Bendy. Yes, I've seen that around. I've seen that around. Do they beat it with the power of love? Stage play. Okay, Reptar was on Ice. Pokemon wasn't. Right, Reptar on Ice. The fan version where you play as a Rocket Grunt. I've played that. It's called, I think it's just called Rocket Edition. Hold on, actually, wait. Rollout's 30. 30 on 50. Yeah, I don't want to roll out. As funny as it is, no rollout. No rollout today. Here's Arbok. Charbok. He's going to Intim. I think Magnitude still hits, though. Just get a big Magnitude. That easy. Sclimbo on Ice would go hard. I want to do Sclimbo on Ice. We should do a play. I keep telling you, we're going to do Metal Gear Rising on Ice someday. Someday I'll run that. Someday I'll do that. I have a really dumb idea for it, too. Like, it sounds crazy, but I actually have a way we could do it. So hear me out, right? We do Metal Gear Rising on Ice. But what it is I don't actually, like, give the game script to people. It would be in VR chat in an ice rink. And I would just assign people the roles, and they just have a vague idea of what that character does. And we just kind of do it live. That would be my idea for Metal Gear Rising on Ice. I think it'd be really funny. Power Rangers in space on ice. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love the model too. I'm a very happy Sclimbo. Very happy Sclimbo. Created by Flork himself. It's the only Metal Gear I haven't played. Polly, you gotta. Polly, it's like the best game ever. You gotta. That's a legendary game. You have to play it. Sweet version of Sweet type Pokemon with an interesting story. Has an entire map of Fire Red but twisted to Sweetified. What is Sweetified? Is this a thing? Yeah, it's so fun. It goes so hard. That just reminds me of, have you ever heard of the ROM hack Too Many Types? Pokemon Too Many Types? That's a really silly one. Oh, actually, hold. Okay, no crits. Good. Flash probably would have killed us there for crit. We need to get out of here. No pursuit on Sandshrew, so we're fine. But Shriver could not take this. So let's get Rosie in here. But yeah, there's a version called, like, Too Many Types. And yeah, it's really bad. There are too many types. And they're all weird too, and the interactions are really weird. Like, what is Why Not's type? The one that's really obnoxious? It's like reverse type or something, where it reverses all of the type interactions when it's on the field. And there's already like 60 different types. It's like horrible. Oh god. You kind of just have to ball out most of the time. Kind of crazy how different yet similar Metal Gear Rising is to other Metal Gear games. It's like thematically similar, but energy very different and gameplay very different. Baby and Uno type. Yeah, Uno reverse type. That's right. There's also like furry type and stuff. Yeah, it's rough. There's a lot. There's a lot. Okay, Yoto's fresh. So we go Yoto as always. Hey, Mr. Coffin, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. The only type I know from too many types is the furry type or weak to normal types. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot there. It has that Kojima stank on it. True. Furry type's powerful, and they also do a funny thing where it's based on Gen 3, so they make your dad a furry type trainer because the idea is he like left home to be a gym leader, right? So he left home to be a furry. Oops. All right, you know what? I don't... Shriver. I don't think we need Shriver for this fight, but I kind of don't have any healing either. I don't want to back out just for Shriver, though. It gives me the same dumb happy brain chemicals that Dirge of Cerberus does. Yeah, it does. Like the cool bait, cool stuff. I'm so in on that. Shuni stuff. I don't know what Giovanni leads. Does it lead Rhyhorn? Or does it lead Anito or something? Let me get everyone to 28 at the very least, too. I'm just gonna... Because this is technically like a boss battle. We'll just get some evolutions here real quick. Son, you wouldn't understand the power of furries. Poor kid, dad left to get furry. It is so cool. It's the coolest game ever. Coolest game ever. All right, give me Persian. You with Shuni? I'm shocked. Oh, I love Shunibyo stuff. It's so cool. I'm so in on it. I want a cool eye patch and a cloak and to study the blade. That's what I want to do with my life. Old people living cringe Shuni games unite. Yeah, I want to do a stream at some point. I got actually this idea from a very old HoloLive stream where they were sealing away their dark memories, right? Like their dark pasts. And so I want to do a stream where I bring on exclusively people who were around in like 2006, 2007. And I want to make them show all of their cringe stuff from then on stream. Right? Like bring your fanfics, bring your art, bring your games, bring all the cringe stuff you've ever made, and we're gonna talk about it on stream and show it off, and then we're gonna seal it away. I want to do a stream like that at some point as an event. It'd be really fun. Yeah, get your DeviantArt. Trench coats are Sclimbo approved. Yep. Got a fedora and trench coat that I learned about the culture. Yeah, I have a tome. My friends and I made a power system that we believed in, like an energy system, and we were masters of it, and we had a bunch of secret arts in a tome, in a notebook from 2006. I still have it. So I'd bring that out. I just have to be careful because it does kind of dox me a little bit. Those fanfics are locked down, never to see the light of day. Come on, just bring them out for a little, just a little as a treat. Come on. I don't know if I have a picture of my trench coat and eye patch still. That's so sick. Oh my god. We used to we'd run around barefoot because we thought being barefoot would like connect us better to the energy. So outside we'd run around barefoot on the playground. Do martial arts. It was so cool. I have my stick that I seal my psychic powers into. Yeah, let's go, Iono. What about crack ships? Show your Hari Yukai dance. Yeah, do that. Do that. You were a wolf kid? I had a friend who was an Inuyasha kid. He grew out his nails really long and pretended to be Inuyasha all the time. It was really cool, actually. It was the coolest thing ever. I don't know if Rhyhorn... I guess Rosie's a pretty safe pick to go first. I'm going to just try and not use Shriver. I don't want to go all the way back because I don't think we're going to use it in this fight. And do I have any berries? I can maybe like do a quick heal. No, not really. Actually, why don't I just do this? Wait, when's Razor? No, I have Giga Drain. We don't need Razor Leaf. And Sludge Bomb I don't think is a level up. I'm just going to do this now. Yeah. You had a stick named Ragnarok, though, because you misspelled it. Yo! That's sick. What's up, Angus? This sounds just like... I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry. Shansha? I don't know. Sharpened Roman. Yeah, I used to think there was going to be, like, a zombie invasion. And so I'd make, like, shields with, like, nails sticking out of them. And, like, you know, wooden weapons and stuff. Cool sticks. Inuyasha was the first anime I went hard on. Still have the Kirara plush. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm going to lead Victory Bell here. That should be pretty damn safe. Actually, I need to watch my steps because I don't have any healing. So Shriver absolutely dies if it comes out during this fight. Yeah, the anti-zombie bug out bag. Exactly. You know of Cultivation Fantasy? I do. Is that... I thought it was called like Wuxia though. Is that different? Stick rating stream. I do... Okay, I want to do IRL streams. I want to do walks in the woods. And I really want to do a find the best stick stream. Where I go in the woods and try and find the coolest stick. I really want to do that. That sounds like a perfect idea. I think with Inuyasha, my mom had a red bathrobe and I wore that thing pretending it was his fit. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Victreebel's like good in some gens. It's kind of underrated as a Pokemon. Sticker tree tiers. Yeah, we can get the best stick. Top tier content. Soon, I have to put I want to put a GoPro on my throne. I keep saying it and forgetting to do it. I need to just put like a chest rig and a GoPro on my throne so I can stream from it or something. All right, here's Kanga. I think I stay in for a little bit and try and stun it. Yeah, fake out lead. Okay. Oh, Xianxia is where Wuxia came from. All right. Got it. I never find sticks, only swords of great power, brown, and stick guns, brown. Yeah. Perfect stick. What about perfect rocks? There can be good rocks, or like rocks with sticks. I did take a tail whip, so I'm going to get out of here. I don't think this thing has... It might have superpower in this gen. I don't know. I might be thinking of a ROM hack. Let me just go Eagle. It's probably the safest bet. We paralyzed it, so now we'll just beat it up. Yeah, bite, not very effective. No flinch. No flinchies. Low kick might do a lot. Let's just cut karate chop. Paleolithic axes are just rock and stick. Yeah, I know. Okay, it does have mega punch, and that does hit, but each rock is a spirit that I could talk to. I used to collect rocks from everywhere I went, keep them in a spirit rock pile, and I would make different shrines in the woods behind my house for each like rock region. It was cool. One guy I know lift rocks. He straight up searched the local river for good competition rocks. Oh, for like lifting, like powerlifting. Kangaskhan always beats me up. Yeah, well, we beat Kangaskhan up. The only problem is we have 31 steps before Shriver dies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4? 5? I think we can do this. Okay, hold on. 6. Ooh. Oh, that's a fight. Yeah, I do have an escape rope. You're right, Bito. I think we make it, though. I think we're fine either way. But it probably would be safer to use escape rope, right? Does that bring me in front of the center or the door? Either way is probably fine. A JOHTO for everything. I think our level cap now is up to 42, right? Because don't both Sabrina and Koga have 42 as their highest? It jumps like crazy. What am I using tackle for? Wrong button press. I made my own little edgy Bionicle OCs with silly lore. Yeah. What happened to our starter? Oh, it died. It got in the Diglett tunnel. The Doug Trio showed up. Minimize spam? Yeah, that's what we have. Well, normally we'd have Shriver for that, but unfortunately, we don't. Unfortunately, Shriver is too sick right now, so we got to do it this way. Unity, Duty, Destiny. Hey, what's up, Praxi? Coughing. Okay, you also levitate, so I need to throw rocks at you. I told you we were going to hit people with rocks today. I said that in the going live. Get hit by rocks. They're 43. Ooh, yeah, okay. So we get a big jump right now. We go all the way to 43 before we get level capped. Yep, big level curve. At least Kanto does have a lot of fights before those gyms, so you can actually kind of get close to it. It's not like JOHTO where it's really hard to, but 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Hey, Lance, what's up? 14, 15. Hatsby, you got to get to your job? Good luck at your job. 16. Have fun. Thanks for coming by. 17. We're going to make it. 18, 19, 20. Oh, it's so free. Look at that. Look at that. Koga uses poison, so he's like at a 10 level handicap. Oh, yeah, no. Koga gets clapped. Koga gets clapped. We're going to probably have like, I don't know, something. We did kind of roll bad on getting a psychic type. So unless we want to use Butterfree, which I guess is fine. I guess we can bring Butterfree to that fight. It does resist poison. And I guess it does learn Psychic, right? Butterfree does in Gen 3? Or does it only learn Psybeam? So I guess we can bring Butterfree. Other than that, we'll just have to use JOHTO and then deal with Weezing normally. Because we can't use ground moves there. Kind of unfortunate. And 64 Stadium has a CPU Chansey that does nothing but minimize. That's so annoying. Mass Poncer, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Butterfree does not resist poison. I thought Bug resisted poison. Am I crazy? I guess I'm crazy. All right, let me think. Before we go to Lavender, are there any swaps I want to make? Now that we're done with the Erica split here. Team's looking pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to stick with this for now. Although we can get Electrode. And there is a Gyarados to deal with. So let me put Shriver away for now. And go get Duntum so we can get Electrode later. Bug was weak to poison in Gen 1 and neutral after. Oh, weird. I always thought it was... I think it's because a lot of bug types are poison. That's probably why I get mixed up there. All right, I'm going to do a little bit of leveling. Nothing crazy. Just bring everyone up to around 28, 29. I don't need to jump to like 30, 32 yet or anything, but I just want to make sure everyone's at least there. Like 28. Hey, Vamp, what's up? It's good. We haven't lost anyone yet. We are cruising along. We are cruising along. And we're going to go fight Gary and Lavender Town. We're actually making great time. I think we might be able to make it to Fuchsia today. Time's looking pretty good. The bar is high. Well, actually, the bar is probably pretty low because I normally kill things like crazy. So I think we're doing pretty good there. Hey, hat. Nice. That's right. Those toggles are there now and they work. By the way, I was supposed to have a new thing for stream today because I know I've been trying to do that every stream. Hello, motherfucker. Hey, what's up, Lynx? Or Lynn. But it didn't work. I need to check into it, and I was trying to figure it out before stream, but it did not work. So hopefully I'll have it for tomorrow. There was supposed to be something, a new like clothing toggle, but I couldn't get it working. So I'm gonna figure that out after stream probably. A few things I gotta do because we do have something coming out tomorrow as well. Some people might have seen hints on Twitter, but there is something dropping tomorrow that you should get excited for. And there should be I should be putting out a trailer if I have time to make it. Haha. But yeah. Oh, you know what I need to do, actually? I need to get the T unlocks. VTube Studio being wonky? Maybe. I don't know. It might be like... I might have done something wrong with the model file or something, honestly. I need to look into it. Hey, what's up, Sai? What's up? I'm gonna go get tea. Yummy tea time, but I gotta go in the back for that. Is it Unix Sclimbo? It's not Unix Sclimbo, I promise. How you doing today, Sai? What are you up to? We're just gonna run in and grab tea. No, tea's in the front, Evie's in the back. Tea's in the front, Evie's in the back. Can we get Sclimbo in a tube top? I mean, I kind of already am, right? The hog shirt kind of shows off my midsection a little bit, you know? I have a little tease, a little hint. Unix Sclimbo? No. I don't want to spoil what it is, but... Oh, no. Hey, what's up, everyone? It's me, Sclimbo. I'm actually so big. Hold on, let me... That's so evil. There we go. Hey, what's up, everyone? It's me, Sclimbo. What's happening? What are we doing? What are we up to? Let's go get the tea. Big Bo. This is my not my Fugi. This is my sock model. Look, it's a little bouncy, right? Do you like how fast I can move and how much I can move? Big Bo. I didn't realize the model sizes were so different, honestly. Well, hey, Vero, what's up? How do we know this is the real Sclimbo? Trust me. Trust me, it is. Cursed bow. Yeah. Now, I think the hat should still be on when I like go back in 10 minutes because those are only a 10-minute toggle, so we should still be good to have the hat on. Okay, so nothing on that route, and we can give tea to the guard, which means we also unlock Saffron, and we also can go get Psychic right now. Sock bow in the roller coaster pose? Yeah, whee! Psychic's right here. We'll just grab this. I don't think we get Ultra Balls until we get to Cinnabar, though, right? Because they're not here, right? You don't know what to expect? Yeah, it's the sock model. We all have one. You know, you'd think it's funny because, like, most people have a sock model, and it's a Flork sock model. But since my main model is drawn by Flork, they made my sock model evil and nefarious. And I was like, oh no. Why does my stomach have jiggle physics? Oh, you know. Just because. Why not? Of course, it's the real Sclimbo. When you redeem the sock model, what happens is the Sclimbo puts on a sock puppet on his hand in hyperspeed, and the camera zooms in. True. Factual. Okay, no Ultra Balls. Got it. No Ultras. I always ignore Saffron until after Fuchsia, even though you can do them in either order, technically. One's way easier. Although, we could go pick up a fighting type right now. Although we have Eagle, we don't need one. I don't like the fact the hand puppet has a bulge. Don't worry about it. Just don't think about it a lot, alright? Don't look at it. Don't think about it. It's only there if you imagine it. No? Okay, watch me not dodge fights here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Fuchsia has them? Okay, cool. So we can kind of jump to that. And, you know, we might not even get Magikarp in this gen, but we don't need it in this gen. Just to talking about rods and think about Fuchsia and going down and getting the rod and stuff like that. Like, we don't need it. We'll get it later for sure at some point. Like, realistically, when's the next, like, for sure Magikarp encounter? I mean, definitely in Gen 4, but we'll probably use it before then. But definitely in Gen 4, because you just fish right to the left of the first city of... Not Rustboro. What's the city in Gen 4? Forget the name of it. The one where you have to do the puzzle with the clowns. I'm forgoing what that city was called for some reason. My brain's off today. But yeah, there'll definitely be a Magikarp encounter there, but I'm sure we get it before. Somewhere in Johto, for sure, right? Like, I mean, yeah, Shiny Gyarados. Jubilife, thank you. There's Pokemon you're actively skipping now in order to get later. Yeah, Lance, I'm kind of thinking, because we're using Species Clause in the whole Nuzlocke, so I'm kind of thinking about when's the safest chance to get Pokemon. A good example being like, okay, you know, right now we don't have physical special split, so Gyarados isn't very good. So I'd rather not get it now and risk it until it's a better gen to get it. So I'd rather take other encounters that might be better earlier, is the way to say it, I guess. Okay, Bubby in front. Let's go. I probably will level everyone to 30 before rival battle here. I think that's a fair level. I think that's right around where they are. I actually don't remember. Hey, Frost, what level's Gary in Lavender Town, in the tower? Good luck avoiding it. Well, I mean, if we don't avoid it, it's whatever, but I'm not, like, super trying to avoid it. I just didn't want to pick up the free one, really is all. I didn't want to pick up the Route 4 one because I'd rather grab Sandslash there. And I was like, ah, yeah, we don't need Magikarp now. But wherever it shows up, it shows up. Like, I know we're going to get... The Eevee is going to be the Goldenrod Eevee. That's for sure where we're getting our Eevee. But other things, I haven't really planned out too far. I'll just kind of think as we go. I probably don't want Snorlax. Maybe I want Snorlax now. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Snorlax? I don't like using Pokemon like that very much, like the gift Pokemon. But it is really good. It is really good. And we will get one in like Gen 6 if we don't anyway. 25? Oh. Wow. Oh, you were 100% supposed to go there beforehand, huh? That was 100% supposed to be before you actually go to Celadon, isn't it? Okay, never mind. That's an easy fight then. Go run him real quick. Save. All right, we're going to go fight Gary in the tower real quick. I think he has Gyarados this time. And we do have a counter if it's only like level 20 something. Duntum isn't evolved yet, but we can give it Shockwave. It does have Spark. I think Spark's slightly better, but Shockwave never misses. Maybe I don't teach it, actually. Hold on. Shockwave 60. Enter. Not yet. Not yet. Hold your horses. Yeah, this is 65. I think it is actually better. And does he lead? Raticate's dead now. Does he lead Gyarados? I don't think he does. But he might. I should probably prepare for that. I'm going to prepare for a Gyarados lead here. All right, let's do that. This should work. All right, what you got? What you got, chat? This is you, by the way. I'm going to beat you up. Throwing rocks at you directly. You're supposed to do Rocket Hideout first? Oh, so what? You do Rocket Hideout, come back here, Sylph stuff, then Erica? Is how you do it? Okay. So here's the thing. This is a good matchup, but I don't want to... I kind of don't want Duntum to lose HP before Gyarados shows up. So I'm going to have Ayoto deal with this instead. Yeah, I don't want to lose any HP here. That would... Yeah, absolutely. It would have been fried by Spark, but I want to be careful. It also did Sand Attack. But I want to save full HP for Gyarados, probably. Even though we do have to kind of swap into it, which sucks, but... Oh no, accuracy down. Just kill, just kill. I don't even know if Gyarados has a water move. If, like, they gave one. So Ayoto could theoretically stay in. All right, here's Ivysaur. Okay. Ivysaur's going for a grass move, so we're anticipating grass move. Poison's neutral. Vera doesn't have a good move yet. Bubby... Yeah, Bubby correct move. Bubby correct move. Right, because we take the Vine Whip. We just hit with an Aerial Ace. Might just straight up kill. That will bait out... Ah, I don't know who that baits out, but we'll see. Ooh, Ayoto 30. All right, we're getting there. Who baits? There's Gyarados. All right, Intim on Bubby. It might just go Bite, honestly. I'm going to try the Duntum switch here and see how much damage it does. We can always back out. I don't know if it has a water move. Thrash? Okay, that's not great. Okay, a crit Thrash. Duntum! I needed that for the Elite Four, okay? I needed that, actually. Crit Thrash. Crit Thrash. Oh. Not the crit. Okay, if it doesn't have a water move, Ayoto can fight. I'm going to risk it. I don't think it learns anything, so... Yeah, Sklimluck strikes again. We're going to Rock Throw now, if it's going to Thrash. Yeah, because we take those all day. I just assumed it had a water move. Okay. Damn, the safer move would have been to keep Ayoto out then. It is locked into Thrash, yeah. I just didn't know for how long. Bite, yeah, that's fine. That's neutral, but fine. Okay, that sucks. Damn, all right. We're gonna need another electric type then, which means we have to go for Pikachu or Pikachu, Raichu, or Magnemite in the power plant. Or technically, we could delay and make our legendary Zapdos. That's also an option. Okay, Kadabra's right now is kind of a problem because it does do decent damage. I think Bubby one hits, but can I swap in on this? Let's see what it does. I think this is safe. I just don't like where my HP's at. Okay, it was going disable anyway. That's fine. Check this out. Die. That might have not even been the best move, but yeah, I'd rather get that disabled. Just aerial ace. Ooh, that's not good. Okay. Duntum has died. Unfortunately, Duntum not here to see the death. Duntum had to go, but Duntum, we cry. We cry. Yeah, disable miss too, yeah. I'll just stay in on ace here. It's so fine. Growlithe can't do anything to me. Now, we're almost definitely getting Ghastly right now. I think the only other option is Cubone, and we already have a bunch of ground types. So if we get Cubone, that's cool, because I rarely get to use it. But realistically, we are just going to pick up a Ghastly Haunter right now. Polly literally waiting, ready to enter. Let's go swap the team first, though, because we did have a death. Okay, now that we did that, I might actually... No, we don't need the levels yet. I don't need to rare candy up. I'll probably rare candy up before we start on the southern route, but we don't need it for here. I should get more items, though. The classic smell you later, yeah. So, unfortunately, Electrode is actually a really good Pokemon for the Elite Four in this game. So, that's kind of a big loss. If we get Magneton, that's great. Magneton would be my ideal, not Pikachu. But that's an incredible Pokemon if we do get it. I think you're already in a graveyard. Yeah, right? It died in the graveyard. Bye, Duntum. Bye-bye. All right, who are we bringing in response? You know, maybe we just put Ghastly on the team. It doesn't get anything good. We could give it Psychic, though, actually. I think right away. Or we would just bring Persian back out for a bit. Yeah, that's a tough call. You know what? Just let me bring Butterfree for a while. I think it learns Psybeam. It's still going to be good for a little bit. Just a teensy bit. Let me level it up a little. I think it learns Psybeam at like 28 or 26 or 27 or something like that. So it'll still be like viable for a tiny bit here. I don't think we can use it really past this point in the game. So we might as well get a little more use out of it in the tower here. Against the Ghastlys and stuff. Okay, that's Gust. Oh god, Gust at level 28. Are you serious? Kinda stinky. No, I guess we'll take Gust. Back from the walk. Welcome back, Amelia. We just had a death. Unfortunately, Duntum died to critical Gyarados Thrash. 100 to 0. Kind of rough. Okay, I'm going to have Butterfree take the hits on this battle. And just get in there. But we will be catching this Ghastly. And Polly, I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you for the nickname. But let me get some items first. I know we're out of Poison Heal and healing in general. Grab some of that. Supers. A little bit of money. Grab like 5 of those. 3 antidotes. A little more. There we go. The rare square Voltorb. Yeah, did you like it a lot? The Voltorb I drew? Unfortunately, now I don't get to draw square Electrode. So sad. So sad, so sad. You know what? I could just theoretically start the raffle now. We know it's going to be a Ghastly, right? So why don't we start the raffle early? Okay, I'm going to start raffle so it gives people a chance to get in. Start raffle. Start your entering. It's going to be a Ghastly, realistically. Why even buy potions if you're not healing? For out of battle. For out of battle is why we would do it. Because if we're like, rather than going all the way back to the center, and I know there is that heal spot halfway through, but rather than have to go back and forth for that, it just means I can keep the Pokemon topped off. All right, show me the inevitable Ghastly. And if it's Cubone, that's crazy, actually. I think I want that. All right, here it is. Yep, there's the Ghastly. Nice little level 18. I'm level 28. Gust doesn't kill it, but I can just stun Spore, honestly. Gengar is good, yeah. I don't think it's the best in this gen, but it's incredible in a bunch of others. So I want to... That's one of those Pokemon I want to be really careful about using. Because I really don't want Gengar to die unnecessarily. That's like the same tier as like Alakazam, the same tier as those sorts of Pokemon that are like, no, don't lose that. And we are getting trade evolutions. Yeah, I'm going to probably do that on my own off stream. All right, here we go. What will it be? Draw raffle? Who is it? Liz Top, it's you. Clear raffle. Liz coming in for Gengar. I'm sorry. We tried. The randomizer has deemed it to be true. Liz. We can fit the whole thing there. Liz Top. There we go. Okay, I don't think we're going to use it just right away, though. Not just right away. But yeah, that did remind me. I do have to put... I just saw the link pop up in stream. I do have to put a GoPro on there because it would be cool to do IRL stuff. Would be really cool. Yeah, this should still kill Ghastlies, right? Yeah. Butterfree's still okay right now. It's doing all right. Bum, bum, bum. I don't want to fight everything here, though, so I'm going to probably just hit the repels. This is probably a good place to do that, and we'll just move through it real fast. Get on down to Fuchsia. I feel like that's one of the most boring parts of the game is the run down to Fuchsia, so I kind of like to just get that out of the way. Don't start a stream on it, you know? Compound Eyes plus Sleep, Chef's Kiss. Wait, is it really? Is it Compound Eyes? Ooh! Oh, you're so right. I should have kept Sleep Powder, actually. I didn't even think about that. I never worry about Compound Eyes. Damn, that's good, actually. It's kind of good. All right, we'll fight a few of these. I do want a couple levels, maybe. Rank 2. My mouth's getting dry. Unfortunately, it's all Ghastlies. This is one thing about, I guess the same thing can be said about the Sprout Tower in Johto, but I don't know. Pokemon Tower is cool, but it's not that fun because it's just Ghastlies over and over and over again. That's not that engaging, you know? Oh, Vanguard, thank you. Thank you so much for the sub. Food afforded. Now I can buy Brickin'. Thank you so much. I think that's Butterfree's best combo is to be a powder setter. Yeah, oops, all Ghastly. And that's not great gameplay wise, right? Very atmospheric. It's a cool place. I just think they could have probably put more interesting Pokemon here. What other Pokemon could we justify being in the tower? Obviously Cubone, right? Obviously Ghastly. Who else could be justified being here in Gen 1? Because we don't have any other ghosts, unfortunately. Maybe Gen 1 could have used another ghost line. I don't know. Maybe Grimer. Though, it doesn't really make sense, Grimer in the mansion. That's kind of weird, so... Speaking of Brickin', I've been awake 6 hours, haven't eaten. So I'm probably going to do that and get what I need for Brickin'. Yeah. I actually kind of had a new idea for Brickin' at the Thanksgiving party. Where, since we had, Gravy, right? I realized that the store-bought gravy is only 25 calories per serving. So I was like, wait a sec. What if I, cook the Brickin' in gravy that's low-calorie, and then I put mushrooms on top like a chopstick? That could be pretty cool. Yeah, the music is creepy, true. Would coughing be tasteless? Coughing actually makes sense. I think coughing could be here for sure. Brickin' Epiphany. Hey, what's up, Fleffel? What's going on? We're just cruising through Lavender Tower right now. We already beat Erica. We're just gonna kind of run the gauntlet. RQ. I guess I'll heal here. Boop. This is Cleanse Tag? Yeah. Sitting here getting Mr. Sausage levels of drainage. No, it's genius, actually. I wish Game Freak had just kept the other ghosts and dragons they planned. What other ones were they planning to have in Gen 1? You know what? I could actually see... Maybe I'm being influenced by Ghosts of Maiden's Peak in the anime, but I could see there being a Dragonair or something at the top in here. I remember as a kid, I don't know if this is even real or not, but I used to think that Haunter encounters, because I think there's a 5% Haunter chance in here. I used to think they'd only show up at the top, at the very back near the graves. And that was the only place you could find Haunters. I thought that was a thing, but I don't think that's real. They didn't have a ton of other ghosts planned. I think maybe it was Balumba and that's it. What's Balumba? I've never heard of Balumba in my life. Is that a bit? We had at least 2 other lines of ghosts? Oh, we should. Okay, ads did just pop for pre-rolls, so we're going to finish up this battle and then go to ads and be right back. 1 Nuggy. It's Proto Drifloon. Wow. I haven't ever heard of Balumba. Is this Mandela effect? You remember that episode where Ash died? Yeah. I do remember when Ash died. Really like Goblin. They had twins, Wobbuffet tails. Twins was Gen 2. Twins! Okay, we'll be right back in 4 minutes, everyone. Gonna take an ad break real quick because we have to. And everyone get some stretchies, go to the bathroom, all that good stuff. Oh, I'm back. I realized I'm back. I guess I would be, huh? Hey, what's up, everyone? Wait, let me get in frame. There we go. Okay, I'll be right back, everybody. Take a little break. Oh, wrong button. Ads. There we go. All right, BRB. All right, welcome back from ads, everyone. Hopefully you took a little break there, did some stretchies. I know I did. No snacks this time, but I looked in my cabinet hoping more would appear, but unfortunately not. Welcome back. I come back right on beat. That's cool. Hi, gang. Just got back from the gym. Did we lose anyone? Yes, we lost Voltorb. Voltorb died to a Gyarados critical thrash just a few minutes ago. Unfortunately. Okay, I had dinner earlier. A bag of chips. Yeah. Hell yeah, dinner. The perpetual search for snackies. You know, maybe if I look enough, it'll be back, you know? Maybe if I look enough, there'll be suddenly snacks in my cabinet. This is why I can't have snacks in my cabinet, by the way. Because I'll just keep eating and we'll go, yum. Hey, Fuko, welcome in. A lot of speed gone. Yeah, yeah. But, you know, one thing I really like about the Kanto anime, like we're talking like the original series, is they do make Pokemon feel kind of mysterious. Like, you know, later on, Pokemon gyms are kind of just like, oh yeah, that's that Pokemon, and you know what it does. But when I think about like having to counter Sabrina and how weird that gym was in the fight, and even things like when, you know, he gets to the Pokemon League and there's like the Bellsprout that like doesn't take damage and it kind of just like moves all over the place and it's a big threat and stuff, like that's really cool. Where it's like, oh, what do we do about this freak Pokemon? But they kind of lose that later on. They don't really have that same sort of thing going on with Pokemon in the gyms. Yeah, the Giant Dragonite episode. Yeah, there's a lot of like mystery in Gen 1. It's great. I mean, part of that for sure was the influence of, oh, what was his name? The guy who really liked Lugia and invented Lugia. The one who had like a really dark ending for Pokemon in mind. I forget his name, but that was a lot of his influence. They do meet Ho-Oh in episode 1. Yeah, Sabrina's episodes. Yeah, I forget the guy's name, but basically one of the people who worked on the Pokemon anime was like had this idea where he wanted the series to end with a Pokemon rebellion, and it was like he had just had crazy ideas, and it was like he was pretty serious about it and stuff, and yeah, he eventually like drunk himself to death or something. But it was his influence, I think, that was a lot of the weirdness and mystery in the first couple gens. I'm thinking about Pokemon Special when the trainers were also in the firing line. Yeah, and they're kind of getting back to that, but okay, now here's a Marowak. It might have Boomerang, but I'm going to risk Rosie here and just go for Giga Drain. Yeah, it does have Boomerang. Okay, that's all right. That's neutral, right? Oh, I think I out-heal that Giga Drain, but do I outspeed? Oh, I might make a wrong choice here. Oh, I might make a wrong choice. It doesn't have rock moves, so the safest thing to do is switch to Bubby right now. But if I outspeed, the safest thing to do might be to Giga Drain, because it's random move, it's a wild Pokemon. But what do I know? I don't know what moves it has. Boomerang can't hit Bubby, so if it gets that, it won't do anything. However, if I Giga Drain, I might just kill it. It also would probably out-heal the Boomerang. I don't know if I'm faster. I think Bubby's the right choice. Not knowing if I'm faster or not, Bubby's probably the right choice. Dodge Boomerang? It does have Headbutt. Okay, that's a problem, but we don't take that much damage. Enemy trainer used Flamethrower. Yeah. Ugh. Okay, crit. Does crit headbutt kill? I don't think it does for now. Let's get weaken a little bit. Cannot hit with Boomerang. We're doing okay. Strategy, lock in. This is bad. Hold, and we're fine. I think this kills. Okay, good. Whoo. Spicy. Level 29. Nice. All right. That wasn't that bad. But we did have to think for a sec. I had to lock in. Ocean. Clenched a little. I did. Well, I just really didn't want to get something funky going on. You know, I was worried there for a sec, but I'm warming back up. Like I said, the memories are coming back. It's been a while. So yeah, I used to think that this was the only place you could get Haunter, and it was only at the back where you could get Haunter. Hey, Dougie, what's up? I guess I'll just keep leading. Here's a little too weak right now, so I'll keep leading Lyrical. Push through this. So yeah, we definitely are going to get at least part way into the Fuchsia run. I'm going to try and dodge a lot of trainers there. Hey, Queen, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. So that we, you know, we don't have to fight every trainer down there. We just want to get the captures, really, and then hit Fuchsia. Because we still have to do, like, Silphco and all that stuff. I'll probably do Fuchsia before Silphco, because I think we can get away with it. I don't think it's that tough of a gym. Hey, Claudia, what's up? Sclimbo be looking extra swole today? Oh, do I? Thank you. Thank you. Look, my physique, it's hard to match, you know? It takes a lot of work to get here. All right, I want to up my workout days. Just because I've been so busy, I haven't been working out as much, and I need to up it a lot because I'm only doing full body 2 days a week right now, on top of like biking a lot, obviously. But I don't know. I want more. I think I can finagle time during the gym. I think, honestly, I kind of have to just give up the... Oh, this is a bad matchup. Wait, I'm being dumb. If wing attack, this kills. If wing attack, it kills. Oh, please get confused. I was being dumb. I was being dumb. Please don't kill me. Okay, bite's fine. And I'm faster somehow. It's not really a biking routine. I just kind of bike like 11, 12 miles a day, usually, like 12 to 15. Just to go to the store and get snacks in the morning and go walk in the woods and stuff. But honestly, I think what's best for me right now with my schedule and the weather is to give it up for the season, because it's getting really cold to be biking that fast without like putting on a bunch of gear, and I hate doing that like every single morning. So it might make more sense for me to instead just walk a long time to the store instead for the same amount of time, like a different store, to get my snack. And I think that also does end up sparing some time, so I could probably sneak more workouts in too. So I think I might just do that for winter rather, and then like go back to biking in the spring, because it is getting really annoyingly cold where I'm going. All right, what do we got here? Coughing. I will use Vera a bit, I think. 32 and we get flamethrower, and then we can evolve right away. Actually, no, this thing's gonna want to explode again. I don't want to play. I don't want to play. The cold's not making me want to walk to the gym. That's the tough part. Like, not only in, you know, different parts of the US, but not only are parts of the US bad for health in general because of like no walking infrastructure, it also, some of them gets really cold, so it's double bad. You're like, there's no good reason to go outside. Yeah, see, I knew it was gonna blow up. Okay. I might have to do the same thing with my running every morning. Yeah, it's getting really cold. I've been walking almost every day. Hopefully I can keep it up. I hope so too. The thing is, like, it's not too cold for me to ever walk or run. It's just like when you start doing biking at like 20 miles per hour, then the wind chill gets real. I also, let's just say that where I'm biking is also a location where there is even more wind than normal, we'll say. It's like extra bad. So we would say that, like, yeah, if it's 20 degrees out, it might be negatives with the wind chill because of how bad the wind is. But my 15-mile run, that is sick. That is sick. I'm not a runner. I don't really enjoy running. I bought a wool hat to keep it up as it gets colder. Hey, what's up, Hazmat? Sponge boy me, Bob. I think someone's knocking on my window, but I'm busy. Hey, Claudia, thanks for the follow. A little scary that somebody might be knocking on my window, but I'm busy. I'm streaming. If they're a friend who's knocking on my window right now in real life, they can just come inside and get what they need to get. I don't know why they're here, but they can come and get it. Do you hear me, person knocking on my window, if they are a friend? If they're a stranger, I'm busy, sorry. Odd question. Can you recommend a pedometer that counts steps and doesn't require a phone network connect? Yeah, I guess like any bike. Like, I know there are pedometers that people like put on bikes and stuff for like pedal distance that do it. But, I think your phone might do it naturally, even without internet connection, right? Isn't that just based on like gyrometer or gyrometer inside the phone for the steps, not actually distance tracked? I don't know. Person knocking on the window needs to tell you about your bike's extended warranty. Yeah, I hope not. One person on a Discord server has a soundboard knock that's so HQ. I keep getting spooked. That is scary. Yeah, that might actually just be somebody, like, people left stuff at the party, so that might be one of my friends coming by to pick something up. But I am not in a position to go talk to them, so I'm just like, hey, just come in if it's that. I used to just use Pokemon Go to track my steps. Haven't used it in ages. I guess, yeah, it was pretty good for that. Step trackers are generally pretty accurate. It's the calorie trackers that aren't. So your phone step tracker tends to do an okay job for them. Just don't count those calories. Food party. The thingamabob will track it. Yeah, Sponge boy me Bob. But hey, Haz, what's up? All right, cool. Now we're done with this, which means we'll do a little leveling, a little evolution, and then move on. Pokeflute. What's your favorite Pokemon? You like Snorlax? Honestly, Noctowl, but today, Houndoom. It changes every day because I think it'd be funny to have a different Pokemon every day. Okay, we're going to start the gauntlet here in a moment. I want to get to Fuchsia. That's the goal. We're going to run it. Few captures along the way. I think we get like Venonats and things like that. Maybe Chansey for Lucky Lickitung. I don't know if it's down here. But let's do this. Yeah, I'm excited to play the SMP later too. I'm going to probably spend most of my free time tonight playing. Because usually how my days go, just so kind of people understand when I'm available. This is in EST, by the way. Usually, oh, it's level 29 for Flamethrower? Bet. Okay. Usually I'll exercise in the morning and like do all my workout stuff and eat and shower, and I'll be back like around 9. And that's when I do like, I'll watch streams, I'll talk to people, I'll catch up on messages, maybe do a couple edits or something like that. Get ready for stream at noon, stream till around 3 or 3:30. Then usually I train my clients throughout like 3:30 to the evening, basically around 6. And then around 6, I'm like, I have dinner and I shut everything down to like enjoy the night, right? And have a little bit of free time. So usually 6 to 9 is like, I might be on Discord, but I might not answer like questions. And then usually around 9, I shut everything down and start getting ready for bed by like reading and all that stuff. So usually like, while you might see me around past 6 p.m., I'm often not around to do stuff, you know? Like I might talk if I'm not doing anything else, but I also kind of, that's like me time, you know? I'm absolutely going to be a weird little hermit man and espouse wisdom for food and water. The Sclimbo routine. Yeah, I like standardized like routines for life. Makes it easy. All right, since we got flamethrower, we can just go ahead and evolve now. So here comes big ol' Ninetales. Bada boom. I can't wait for it to be impossible to get Ninetales in Johto. In fact, I'm probably going to give myself a Firestone as an item that I carry across. Because you know what I might do, actually? I might allow myself carry over items if I can, like, put them on the Pokemon as held items. Because otherwise, getting a Firestone is impossible in Gen 2. So, where would you rate your Nuzlocke knowledge at? I'm like, okay. The hardest thing I've ever done was Fire Red Omega Blind Hardcore that I beat. And then I did do Storm Silver Sacred Gold, but I had to calc that. But those are probably the hardest things I've. Hey, what's up, Almat? What's going on? Favorite's Jolteon? I like Jolteon. It's pretty cool. Pretty like streamlined, cool guy. Lyrical. I guess we'll keep Lyrical first because I'm willing to sack it. But all right, let's get the route going. Now, we have to be careful here because we got water captures finally. I want to get the Super Rod before I capture anything. Hey, Niano, what's up? I want to get the Super Rod before I capture anything because we do get chance at cool things like Horsey. And getting early for Kingdra might be a good idea. Okay, we'll fight this then. We fight this then. Totodile is one of my favorite starters, honestly. It's a really cool guy. Little creature. Okay, Lyrical. Actually, this is probably a route where I just want to spam Giga Drain forever because we don't have an electric type right now. Although, we can get one pretty soon. Because I think we can run to the power plant the second we get Surf. And Magneton's an incredible Pokemon, so we might just run right for that. Because we do get Steel type in this gem. That's the one trick is like, you know, there's very few Steel type Pokemon, but we do have Magneton with Steel type in Gen 3, Fire Red, Leaf Green. So it's extra good. Extra cheesy, as we call it. You know what? Let me just bring out Rosie. Oh, thank you, Gifter. Nice. Gifted 12 months of tier 1 to Niano. Wait, what? Really? Oh my god, thank you. Holy shit. Holy shit. Wow. Thank you, anonymous gifter. Oh my god. Jeez. Well, Niano, I guess you're around for a long time. Thank you so much, anonymous gifter. Oh my god. That's mysterious. That's a hell of a gift. Yeah. Damn. Big love. Big love. You're stuck here now, Niano. Yeah, no leaving, buddy. All right, onwards. So yeah, I'm gonna grab Super Rod before fishing here because I think that gives me chance between, might be Krabby here. I know it's Horsey, Magikarp, Goldeen, maybe Krabby, and we might just pull up a raw Gyarados too. I think I can confuse it. There is no escape. Yeah, you're in now. You're in the mines now, brother. But yeah, so all to say that after all my training clients tonight, around 6 p.m. while I'm eating dinner, I'm going to probably be on the SMP for about 3 to 4 hours tonight, I imagine. And I'm going to be playing, like I said, like a more wanderer mercenary guy. So I'm going to be probably just trying to get like a bow and stuff. I'm very picky though. I like to get my own things. So I don't want to just be like log on and be gifted the best weapons ever. I want to like get them, you know, that's part of the progression because we have a whole week. We really shouldn't rush because we have a whole week to build the biggest city possible. So we don't want to rush to end game or else, you know, it's going to be like a month-long SMP. We want to buy our time, you know? Oh no, now you have to get up and lift. Oh no. Oh no. How much roleplay is expected? Not much. We all have varying levels of roleplay. There's a tag for the people who want to RP, like in their name that we can add. Right? I got it added to mine just because I was kind of being funny, but I'm gonna half RP. I'm not like full RPing. I didn't even full RP really in the Parasite Invasion SMP. I kind of did. You know, I roleplayed here and there, but the thing about roleplay is like if no one else is doing it, it's hard to do. So oftentimes like in the Parasite SMP, I would roleplay when I'd be like meeting the other factions. But when I was in my own base, I'd just kind of be talking to people. Like, I don't think speed dicking was part of the roleplay, if you catch my drift. That Croc was showing me, like, that's not really the roleplay. What happens if all of SVA gets wiped out early? There's not... I don't think there's permadeath, right, Etu? Yeah, we're not doing permadeath, right, Etu? I don't think we are. I think it's just for funsies. We're kind of using it as a learning experience to learn how to run an SMP as a company, because we want to potentially do bigger things later. Or at least I know I do, so... Too many voices at one place, yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, Parasite Invasion was super fun. That was a great SMP, though. I had a great time. Speed Dicking's military accurate in vibes, for sure. Yeah, I guess that is the most real RP you could get. I thought it was a permadeath thing. It was like, there's some real risks here. I don't think... yeah, it's no perma in ours. No. It's no perma in ours. But in the other one, it is. What's really... The big thing about ours is managing food and water, because food and water drain really fast in the SMP, in the SVA SMP. So we need to stick together and like make a society, basically. We kind of have to work together or else we will die. You hella turned down the voice range. I noticed that. It's like really low. I like would scream and nobody could hear me. I'd be like, help. Longevity is always a big concern with permadeath. Yeah. And it's also, we're doing it for like a month. So there are different goals that are going to unlock every week that like we're not allowed to do. So even if somebody could theoretically rush to Ender Dragon, we're not allowing people to do that. Hey, what's up, Duggar? Oh my god, I'm awake early enough to catch a stream. Well, welcome in. How you doing? Yeah, we're cruising. Luckily, I got the Bricken. I saw there were like 40 more mods added than testing. Did we add a Bricken mod? Is that real? Because I know somebody joked about that, but I don't know if that's like a thing that we can do or not. Ooh, okay, wait. We have to fight Snorlax first? Okay, I'm just going to low kick it, I think. I don't really want to deal with Snorlax. Although, unfortunately, no, this is my encounter here. I can't just dodge this. So I either have to catch it or kill it. But if I kill it, I definitely lose the encounter. And I don't have Super Rod yet. But it's a little dangerous to fight. Might be too low, but it's a balance of hearing the death cries for help and not overlapping. Yeah, maybe like a little higher, but I chose to touch grass the day the SMP was announced. It opened and closed during the frolic. Honestly, Niano, it opened and closed while I was streaming. If I wasn't in SVA, I wouldn't have gone in either. Yep. Nuzlocks are so fun till some random Sklimmin hiker Timmy has a Giga Zapdos. Yeah, this isn't a randomizer though, so we're chilling. Okay, so I think the safest thing to do here actually is to kill this. Because... yeah, alright, hear me out. Here's the tech. Ready? This is its own route right now. Let me just confirm what route it is. Unfortunately, I don't have the Super Rod yet. So because I don't have the Super Rod, we can't get our water encounter here, right? And that means that we have to have Snorlax be our encounter for this route. This is Route 12. And I think this goes all the way to 15, like 12 through 15 down here. So what I'm going to do, actually, is now I believe is Magikarp time. I think it's Magikarp time, because this is a wasted route otherwise, because it's safer to kill the Snorlax than catch it. So, yeah, we're going to just Old Rod and grab our Magikarp now, I believe. Let's do that. And we will start the raffle for a moment. Now, ideally, actually, let me start the raffle now. Ideally, this is a very, very important Pokemon, because this is the best Nuzlocke Pokemon of all time. So, not in this game, but in most games. Right? So, this is a big one. Enter for this one, because you might be around for a long time unless I kill you. A very important Pokemon for all of the runs. Probably the most important Pokemon. All right, come on. Just for those who don't know, the reason why Gyarados is so incredible is not only does the typing let you dodge things like Earthquake and resist so many other things, it also has Intimidate, which is like the best Nuzlocke ability ever. And its stats are just good in general. So it's just all around like required capture. Just one of the best Pokemon ever. But in some gens, it's better than others, obviously. You need physical special split for it to be its best, but... all right, everyone's in? Let's see what it is. Draw raffle. Who will be the legend? Panda! All right, let's do that. Clear raffle. Okay, so Panda's getting it. Panda. Panda's a cute name for a Gyarados. Reorient everything. It stabs, meaning waterfall and nothing else. Well, yeah, waterfall and nothing else. Yes. Greatest Pokemon ever. You can't even eat it. Yeah, so here's Panda. Here's our strong creature Panda. Hopefully it doesn't die right away. But we're probably not even going to use it in Gen 1 unless we have to. Okay, so now that that's captured on Route 12, we can go and fight this. And hope it doesn't just kill us right away. I'm going to low kick it and pray, basically. My favorite water Pokemon. Nice, Panda. No, that's a big pull. We'll be using that a lot, honestly. Okay, Snorlax, don't kick my butt. I'm going to low kick and just die. Just die and go away. I don't want to fight you. Good. That's a one hit with low kick. That's incredible. Beautiful, actually. That means we can do it to the other one, too. Okay, good. So now we're off. Now we get Super Rod. Now Route 13 is a water capture, I believe, and then 14 and 15 aren't. I think it's something like that, which means I think we're guaranteed Horsey here. Did you see Mega Gyarados in the Pocket TCG? It's a Flying Tsuchinoko. No, that's sick, though. Gonna dodge some of these fights. This is, I think, a good item. This looks like it's going to be a trainer that fighting types don't work on, though. So let's try out Vera. Get some flamethrower action going on. What you got? Probably a poison type or a grass type. Something like that. What do you got? Nidoran. Yep, called it. What are we still doing having Nidorans here? Hey, welcome in, Burrito. Burrito boy. Me too. I'm always a burrito boy, honestly. I'm feeling like a burrito boy right now. I could use one. I could use 10 million snacks. Uh-oh, we're at the part of the stream where I talk about snacks. Common. I am hungry. I'm gonna have some brickin' soup. I'm gonna have beans and brickin' after this before my training clients come in. Hello there, fellow male. Hello. I'm gonna have some beans and brickin', and then I think... Hey, Sclimbo. What's up, Emmerich? And then I think I'm gonna have some slop tonight. Trainer music goes too hard. True. Wait, what did you bring, Burrito? Did you bring something with you? You bring a snack? I could use a snack. All right, what item's this? I'm hungry too. It says I'm hungry. True. Ah, add remove shirt. Oh, it's back. My beautiful bod. My beautiful hog's bod. All right, go here, go here, go here. Random food question. Would you consider chicken or beef healthier, or is it a matter of preference? Chicken, I would say, just because of saturated fat content for the most part. But if you get a lean beef, it's going to be the same as like a chicken that's not so lean, right? What matters is the leanness there, because the only downside of having a ton of like beef or even a ton of chicken thigh, for example, would be the saturated fat content, which isn't dangerous most of the time. But if you're just like mainlining it constantly, yeah, there are some risks involved with that. But yeah, so I would say usually chicken. I put paprika and oregano on it. Nice. You want Oreo? I want an Oreo. I ate chicken wings with tomato sauce and bulgur and the other germinated grain. What is any of that? What is bulgur and germinated grain? I wish people still love fatty beef so meat wasn't so expensive. Yeah, same. Like, fatty beef's good. It's very good. But I wouldn't eat a pound of it every single day. I wouldn't do that. Who do I want in front? Eagle can do a little against the water types. Quinoa, bulgur, and stuff like that. I don't think I've ever heard of bulgur. I've heard of it. Like, I don't know what it is, though. It's like Samola, but without any real taste. Also don't know what Samola is. Hey. Sorry, I'm dumb. Eagle, punch. Hey, what's up, Bongo? Sclimbo, what do you mean? How goes the Nuzlocke? It's all right. We lost a Pokemon, but we're cruising down to Fuchsia right now. The real scary stuff's coming up between Koga and Sabrina. And maybe JOHTO. Sclimbo. Hydrate. Thanks, Ash. I was looking at lean ground beef, 93.7, and ground chicken, and my untrained eye thought, what would Sclimbo do? Always ground chicken. Always ground chicken. That is pretty lean beef, though. Is this a new route? I don't think it is yet. When in doubt, brickin'. Yeah, pretty much. It was funny, though, because a lot of people... I got this question a lot, actually, on my post about Thanksgiving food, where everyone was like, where's the brickin'? And I'm like, no, you don't get it. Holidays is the one time you don't have brickin', because the point of brickin' is to be an everyday meal that gets you your protein. During the holidays, there's plenty of protein, especially Thanksgiving, so that's the one time you don't eat brickin'. Just to clarify, that's how that works. Hey, what's up, Lime? Sorry I'm late? No problem at all. Never be sorry. I'm glad to have you here at all. How you doing? Doing good. After finally trying the brickin', I can confidently say it fucks. I've never encountered anyone who didn't like the brickin'. Every single person. There's been like 100 brickin' triers on Twitter so far, and every single one of them was mad because they liked it. Because the reality is, we crave protein. and many people don't get enough, right? So it's giving your body something it wants, and I think that's one of the reasons why, despite it being so simple, people do like it. You know? I don't like ground beef since it's so little taste of beef. 5 million grams of protein. Quinoa and bulgur are my nutritionist recommendation to get all the fibers without any of the gross vegetables. That's fair. Yep. Makes sense. I've just never heard of bulgur. I've heard about the bro food from Almontis, but is there also a pescatarian alternative to Bricken? Yeah, I guess. It'd be like tuna, like chicken? Maybe? Salmon? Slickin'? Maybe not like that. Salmon-lickin'? I don't know. I described the Bricken as tasting very similar to a turkey burger. Yeah, but brickier. I think what's really good about it is you do get a little bit of fat in there, right? It's not like as lean as a breast, so it actually has taste. That's the best part. Chicken hearts are good. I've always looked at the, there's like, at the grocery store for like $1, there's a pound of chicken hearts and chicken gizzards, and the protein content macros are actually really good, and it's the cheapest protein I've ever seen. I just don't trust that I won't like overdose on something from only eating a pound of organ meats every single day. Like, I'll probably OD on something, I imagine. Salmon patties are good. Will I ever do a Bricken cooking stream? It's a good question, Panda Girl. Probably not, because the point of Bricken is that it's so simple. So like the stream would be me like putting the Bricken in the tray in 20 seconds and then sitting there for 30 minutes and then it's done, right? Like the point is that it's easy. That's the point. So it's not that entertaining to make. All right, now here I am. This is Route 13. Is this our 14 right here? No, this is still 13. Do I want to get a Venonat or do I want to fish? Or like a horsey? I guess I think I'd rather get the grass encounter because I think below Cinnabar I'll fish for horsey or something. Well, let's just dodge here. April Fool's stream. Yep, then we're done. Yes, Venonat. We'll get Venonat, I think. Yeah, we'll go for Venonat. I don't know if it's guaranteed, but it's definitely up there. It could be a YouTube short. Just call it the Bricken Minute. Yeah, and fast forward it. True. Make it a long form video. Yeah, 30 minutes. Huge carb enjoyer, so I had a Bricken and I calculated a whole box of Goodles, and my daily macros were perfect. Minty, that is like a very regular meal of mine. Like, that's what I used to do for months, is specifically portions of Bricken in Goodles, full box. That is exactly what I did. Exactly what I did. You know what's up, Minty. You know what's up. It's optimal. Amy had 3 hours of a ham rotating on camera. Why not? Yeah, I guess. I guess she did. I think I remember seeing that before I joined. Just like 10-hour of Bricken making. Yeah, you just like slowly in the oven, like with a camera. Or we put the camera inside with it and see it melt. Average Sclimbo meal, yeah. Same brain cell. No, Goodles plus Bricken is optimal. It is so optimal. It's high protein, it's high fiber, has vegetable nutrients, has some carbs as well. It's an optimal meal. It's so true. You didn't know Niano got Niano, you're pregnant? Whoa, I didn't know that. Happy M-Preg, Niano. Why you shouldn't deep fry Bricken for Thanksgiving? Yeah, I did consider making Bricken for Thanksgiving for like a little bit, right? But I was really busy. And I just ended up last minute buying charcuterie regardless. We had too much food anyway. It's fine. What's my favorite Goodle flavor? Honestly, I'm kind of boring because some of the Goodles are way more calories than the other ones. So like, I think Twist My Parm and one of the other ones. I think it's Twist My Parm and Hatch Chili might be the ones that are lower calories. The other ones are like 1.5 times as much calories. So I tend to just not eat those at all because it defeats the point. Keep in mind, there are different servings. So if you look at the back of Twist My Parm, it'll say like there's only 2 servings in the box of 260 calories or something like that, unprepared. But like some of the others like cheddar are actually 2.5 servings. So just keep that in mind. They are not interchangeable. The calories can be very different. All right, I probably want Lyrical here for capture. And I think this is Venonat, but it might be something else too. Let's see. Serious question, which Pokemon game is best and why is it Snap? I don't think it's Snap. Hatch Chili is a flavor everywhere else too. Yeah, it's a good flavor. Twist My Parm's good. Yeah, I did Smoky Doki and that was 2.5. Yup. Just be careful of that. That is not a doxing food for you. No, you're good. It's everywhere. Also, hey, what's up? It's Venonat. Start the raffle. Who wants to be the bug? Actually, I really like Venomoth. I think it's super cool and I want to use it. It's exclamation point enter, not join. Exclamation point enter. Get it in there. Enter, enter, enter. There you go. Boog, you are the boog. Okay, can I powder bugs? I can. Okay, good. We can, in fact, powder the bug. Bug is powderable. It better be me. Well, a lot of people there. I don't know. Can you get lucky twice, Nano? You got that 12-month sub. Can you get something else interesting? Let's see. Gust. I don't think Gust kills. It's kind of weak. It is stab, though. I can probably just throw a ball. It'd be safe. Yeah, let's just chuck balls. Let's just throw balls. We got plenty. Think it's stretchy. Ooh, stay in the ball, please. I want you. Bad leech life, but still a bug move. It does suck, though. The one thing that's rough about this gen is, like, all the Pokemon that are good against Sabrina are also bad against Sabrina. Kind of an oversight with Gen 1, right? Because it's like, oh, I can use Haunter. Oh, no, wait, it's poison type, so psychic moves are good against it. Oh, I can use Venonat or Venomoth because it's a bug type. Oh, no, wait, it's poison type, so psychic moves are good against it. Oh, I can use Beedrill because it gets Twin Needle. Oh, wait, it's a poison type, so psychic moves are good against it. It's really unfortunate. There's nothing good. You can use, like, Scyther, maybe, if you happen to get one. And I don't know if it even gets any good moves. All right, let's see who gets it. Draw raffle. Who do we got? Dougie. Clear raffle. That's how you spell words, right? Yeah. You tried. You tried. Everyone tried their best. You all did a great job. All right. I'm proud of you still. I'm proud of you, though. All right, let's tab back. I have to do like 30 tab backs whenever I do that. It's got my eyes. True, Dougie. Dougie. No, Dougie. I want to use that. I like Venomoth. It was such an oversight. They thought Psychic was broken instead of the way they laid out the generation. Yeah. Gonna lurk. No problem, Emmerich. Thanks for coming by. For Sabrina, you just get Magneton. That's actually fair. I guess you can get Magneton then. Yeah. That's pretty fair. You're right, because Steel. It would resist. True, actually. As a result, Psychic's become a worse and worse type as they fixed it. It was pretty strong, but yeah. It was really because of Alakazam. Right? They just made Alakazam disgusting. They were like, let's make the Pokemon very, very fast and have like the biggest special stat ever. I'm sure that's fine. Together as a combination. Maybe not. Maybe not. All right, through here. I think we get to Fuchsia today. I think the time's looking all right for rushing down to Fuchsia. I think we have both a Route 14 and 15 capture now too. Actually, Frost, can I have you look ahead really quick at 14, 15? I think they're both on the way down to Fuchsia and see what viable captures there even are on them, or if we have to like do a water capture on 14. I don't think 15 has water, but I think 14 does, technically off to the right. I know Chansey Chance. I don't know what else though. Gens 1's mechanics and type distribution made Psychic strong. It's not a very good type. Yeah, I mean, like in Gen 1 there was nothing that could beat it. Like there were no ghost moves and no bug moves, so it still was a good type, you know. And that's like, I guess that's how they laid out the gen still, but getting into competitive Pokemon, some mons are absolutely disgusting. Yeah, it's like, I'm not interested in competitive. I like using weirdos and trying to find out like tech with weird Pokemon that you never see before. Route 14 Slop and Ditto. Are you telling me we have a guaranteed Ditto, Frost? Wait, are you telling me guaranteed Ditto on Route 14? I mean, that would take 10 million years. I'm not going to sit through that on stream, but I can probably fish, right? Ditto, that's insane. Guaranteed Ditto is nuts. I sneak past? Yeah, I can. Oh, I thought I could fish here. Psychic was immune to Ghost in Gen 1. Oh, I thought it was weak to it, but there were just no moves. There were no good bug Pokemon or moves. Most of the bug and ghost Pokemon were poison. Wait, then why did the anime try and make... If that's true, why did the anime say Haunter was a counter to Psychic types? That doesn't even make sense if it was completely immune to ghost moves. I just thought there weren't good ghost moves. Besides, like, Lick. And Lick was the most damage, but... I guess we can technically get a Ditto here, but I'm not going to. I'll do it off stream. I'll do it off stream or not at all, because we're just not going to use Ditto realistically. It was an unintentional bug. Oh, okay. 15 is Chansey though, right? Do we actually get like a real for sure Chansey here? Yeah, Ditto's cool. I just don't think we really have a use for it. Oh, this route goes fast if you skip all the trainers, actually. Fun fact. Route's kind of quick if you skip the trainers. But do we have any 15 encounters besides Chansey that will inevitably run away? Or Ditto also? Because if not, we're just kind of at Fuchsia. I'll take a look, though. There might be like one more item here. If you hack Gust to be a dragon move, it will be super effective against Dratini even in Gen 1. Oh. They're still programmed in then. I see. We might be able to rush Koga today, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. I think we have time to rush Koga if we speed up here. I know my Pokemon are super underleveled, but I can just rare candy to like 36 or something fair, you know, and go for it. because we can get Safari Zone. Oh yeah, I think we do that actually. Get a couple badges today, jump ahead a little bit. Because realistically, these trainers aren't really a threat, and grinding just takes time. All right, yeah, if there's nothing on 15... In Gen 1, even the official type chart said Ghost was strong against Psychic. Yeah, I thought so, because I read the guides. But if there's nothing on 15, I think we might just run to do Koga today. Just like rush Koga. Let's go ahead and Safari Zone real quick and do our Super Rod. If you hack Body Slam or whatever to be Ghost, it still doesn't affect Psychic. Oh, I see, okay. So it truly is bug. Truly is bug. Get the center. This also gives us access to Ultra Balls, which I don't think I'm going to need for this capture, but I will grab on the way out before we go to the other city. So yeah, usually what I like to do here, even though it's counterproductive, is I will go back up Cycling Road to get back to Celadon and then through to Saffron. Did I even get my bike, though? I might have forgot to do that. I didn't even get the bike. Oops. That's okay, because we can fly now, I think. Is that true? Am I lying? I don't remember what badges fly. Might be Erica. It might be like weird like that. There's my TMK. I just passed it like 30 times there. Not the TGTV. No. Oops. Yep, big oops. That's all right. We'll just give fly to Firo. Which also, unfortunately, I think we're just talking about type variety. I think we're also gated out of a Pokemon on the route west of Fuchsia, right? Because that's just like Firo Dodrio stuff. Or is there something there? I don't know. Yeah, give it to Misty to apologize. True. For Gore the bike. We don't need the bike. Let me just Super Rod real quick. I want Horsey, ideally, but I would take Krabby. Give me a fish. Magikarp is already an encounter, so we don't get that. All right, come on. Come on, Horsey. Okay, that's a Gyarados. We're going to run from that. You can use Fly after Surge. That's crazy, actually. That's insane. Strength after Erica. Okay, Strength. Got it. Yeah, that doesn't count. We already have a Magikarp, so that's not that's Species Clause. That's claused out. Show me Horsey Krabby. Horsey Krabby. Horsey Krabby. Krabby. Okay, we'll take it. Yeah, Magikarp does evolve at 20. That was when you catch Pokemon in the wild, they can be underleveled but still evolved. That's a thing that can happen. I believe in one of the versions of the game, there's a level 9 Pidgeotto you can encounter in Viridian Forest. I forget what game that was, though. But I think that's real. Yeah, Kreb is here. Oh, let me start the raffle for Crab. Let me start Crab raffle. Start raffle. Start Crab raffle. Oh, well, we caught it. Get in there, quick. Quick. Crab raffle. There's not much time. Crab raffle. What is it going to be? Get in the crab raffle. Oh, Dougie, you're already a Pokemon. You can't enter twice. Silly. Come on. The Craffle. Yeah, enter the crab raffle. Crab raffle important. You've been caught? Yeah, well, I wouldn't name something twice anyway. All right, drawing for the crab raffle. Sorry, that was a quick one. I didn't realize I was going to catch it that fast. Delmire. Delmire is a cool name for, honestly, that's an incredible name for a Krabby. Beer raffle. That's actually a really cool name for Krabby. That feels very Krabby coded, like Delmies almost. Delmire. I like it. I like it a lot. Thanks for the stretch. Also, we don't have a water type really that like learns water moves, so I could see myself. No sparking stretch. Not right now. Am I gonna have to guide Sclimbo to the Surf HM? No, I got this. Did you have to guide me before? I thought I knew that one. I thought that was one of the ones I knew pretty good. I might be insane though. I'm probably lying. All right, let's see here. This is the good rod. I mean, I guess we can use this to like guarantee something later, but get out of here. Okay, so we're gonna run Safari Zone real quick. I don't know what we're gonna encounter, but it's probably gonna run away from us anyway, unfortunately. It'd be nice to get a Pokemon here, but I doubt it. Execute would be good because Exeggutor is insane. One of the best Pokemon in this game for Elite Four. I guess we'll just kind of go for it. Let's Safari. Oh wait, no, that's the hut. I need to use the hut here. That's the hut. I gotta use cut. Are we doing one encounter for Safari or one for each zone? One for Safari. It's kind of like ridiculous otherwise. Is it just me or is it weird they give us Good Rod instead of Super Rod? I think they intend for you to go down Cycling Road, right? And then go up the other route. I think I've just never done that. But I think that's the intention, because the intention is you do Pokemon Tower and you end in Celadon with Erica, I think. It's ridiculous in this game's favor otherwise, yeah. Welcome to Safari Zone. Yes. Okay, I think I know where it is, Frost. I feel like I've done this before. Like, I feel like I've been right about this many times. Because you just go over here, right? And then there is some parts of it I get confused at and might need a second round at. But I think you go... Is it up here? That'd be nice if it was Toro's time. No, that's Doduo. Does the water behind Fisherman count as Fuchsia? Yes, but I'm not going to take a Fuchsia encounter. I'm not going to take Fuchsia encounter. Leafstone. Is it over here? No, it's not. Already messed up, but that's okay. That's okay. We cook. We cook. I know this. I know this. I can do this 10 million times in my sleep. For sure. For sure. For sure. Grab that. Full restore. Right? Over here. Cooking. All right, what do we got? Yep, that is a Nidoran. So that's species clause. We go. I think that doesn't count. Steel Wings also somewhere. Okay, that's good. Then I'm here. And then I have to... Did this? Up and around? Maybe? No, oh, do I have the steps? This is the one I always get thrown off at because you have to do this, but in the next area. What are my steps at? Okay, I still got half. Still got half. We're chilling. Yeah, I did have Nidoran male. Yeah, I forgot if I said I was species clausing those, honestly. I might have made a mistake there. Okay, Paris. But I guess we'll just say now then it wasn't. And we don't count that. We count that because it's the same thing. Yeah, they're the same Pokemon gendered. Okay, I don't know what's optimal, so I'm just going to throw a ball. Come on. Do I actually get it? We do get it. Okay, wow. I didn't expect that. So, sorry. Start raffle. Raffle. Paris is so bad we waved it away by undoing Nidoran species clause. No, other way around. I was going to say that I count that as the same Pokemon so that we will catch the Paris. I probably would have counted Nidoran separately, though. I think I made a mistake there, but... You know, we'll go forward like this. We'll go forward like this. It's my run, you know? All right, Paris. Get your Paris guesses in, and let's get it. We'll do a quick raffle on this one because we might not use it for a while. Ash the Neko Girl. All right, we'll get Ash in here. 29 and 32. They are separate Pokemon. Yeah, they are, but, like, they're kind of functionally similar. I guess not. There's other Pokemon that are more similar, but... clear raffle. Yeah, I probably should have counted them as separate Pokemon. That's a my bad thing. But because we made that mistake, we'll just hand wave it and do this. Hey, Ash. I think I'm still on pace here with steps to be able to get it. Because where am I? Okay, I go up here. Yep, and then I go up and around. There's Steel Wing. There's Steel Wing. Oh, God, I hope I have enough steps for this. There's Protein. Protein! We go down here. If I die just short, I'm going to cry. Not great, but it could be worse. Yeah, it's all right. There might be a gen where it can do something. Who knows? Especially early game. How we doing? 214. That's not bad. We got this. Now, this is one I always mess up at because you need two things, right? This is Gold Teeth. Yep, this is Gold Teeth. And then we go over here and there we are. See, Frost? I'm kind of the best ever, actually. I'm kind of insane. We get Surf. It's that easy. Became a mushroom crab. It is slow and weak to everything, but like Spore though. Doesn't it get Spore? Thanks, Tuxedo. I did great there. I did great. Exit. Wait. Oh, I can retire. Okay. I don't think we need anything else in here because we got our capture, so we'll just exit. Yeah, it has slow Spore, which isn't great, but maybe useful somewhere. Now fly out and go to Cinnabar. Did I forget to teach fly? We talked about it, and I think I just went away from the... Like, I think I just looked at it and then left. Or did I actually teach it? Oh, I did. Okay. Hey, what's up, cat? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Okay, I think we're going to stick around. We're going to rush Koga. We're going to rush Koga so I can get 2 badges on stream today. And then we will go to Sabrina next time because that is Safari Zone. A couple other captures. We got the capture down there. Real quick, Frost, is there anything we can get on Route 18 or Cycling Road? Or are those both gated out by the captures we've gotten already? I just want to... I think Cycling Road, and then this one is... Was it 18? Yeah, 18 and Cycling Road. I don't think there are any captures besides Snorlax, technically, right? Or is that a 16 capture? while we look that up, I'm going to get ready for the gym because I don't have too much time. So we're going to run this gym real fast. The best trainer there's ever been. God, I hope so. I don't have that claim to fame. That's for sure. Nothing on 18. Okay. Cycling road, I think, is also nothing, right? All right. What's the best Koga team? I could teach Psychic to Haunter. Actually, I think I want Psychic Venomoth here. It's probably a pretty good pick. Nothing on Cycling Road? Okay. So what sucks on this gym? Honestly, Victory Bell's kind of bad on this gym. Butterfree's good. Machoke's bad. Get Machoke out. The rest are pretty okay. Yeah, Psychic Venomoth doing stuff. Who else? Oh, I guess Velociraptor. It doesn't have any good moves. We could teach it something, though. Nidoking could do stuff. Well, Snorlax Encounter is really dangerous because if you spend a lot of time catching it and it kills your Pokemon, that's a problem. So I took Magikarp instead and just killed the first one. We might try and catch the second one, though. Or Dodrio. I could go Haunter, but I'd rather it be Gengar, and I don't want to do that. Oh, I guess it's just Sandslash, right? It still has Slash. Still a good Pokemon. Still no, it doesn't resist Poison. That's Rock type. What other moves do we have here? Is there anything else? I guess it has Cut. It's not great. Krabby. Paris with the tiny mushroom. Persian? Just for speed? It's not that good, right? We learned, though. This is a tough one. Dimensional. Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. So this is probably all we need. We just need like a pinch hitter here for 6. I mean, we could just go Clefable. Clefable has decent stats. We could evolve this thing. Persian's fast since Jim does have a lot of psychic types. Yeah, why don't I could just level Clefable. Or does Eagle do anything else? Does it have like Mega Punch? No, all fighting move. Yeah, I guess there are a lot of... You know what? Let's just bring Persian. Because we might need it on, like, to be safe against the trainers. I think you're right about that. Let's level everyone. I want to see, like, 36 here. I know it's under-leveled, but I think it's enough. Like, 36, 38. I did grab Psychic, yes. I ran through and grabbed Psychic real quick. I'm probably going to blow that on... Actually, when does Venomoth learn it? Does it learn it? Because I'd blow it on Venomoth if I could. But... There's Psybeam. Okay. But I could just put it on Gengar so that actually has a Psychic move. Because I don't think it learns any otherwise. I miss reusable TMs too. Yeah, 200... A million rare candies. The Fable has potential. I agree. It does have an okay special stat, I think, in both ways, so... 52? Are you kidding me? Okay. Maybe it has Psybeam at least. At least Psybeam then, right? Good luck, have fun. Yeah, all Gengar learns is Dream Eater. Alright, I'm gonna save Psychic for Gengar then. Are you going with Lapras or Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, and Saffron? Fun fact, those are actually separate encounters, technically. Because Silphco is a separate named area, and then Saffron is a separate named area, so you can actually get both. Fun fact. Usually I don't, but I might. So true, you're just an epic gamer, man. Yeah, I know, right? 36 for Psybeam, perfect. That's where we're going to be. They are their own buildings. Yeah, what matters for Nuzlocke encounters is if the named area is different, and it is in that case. So it's a little cheesy, but you can actually get both. They are their own thing. A little cheesy, though. But yeah, I'll take both, because it's whatever. I just don't want to, like, use every single one of the town encounters. Like fishing encounters and stuff. It's just like, yeah, I don't need 30 water Pokemon realistically, unless we're playing a difficulty. If we're doing Sacred Gold, then yeah, I'm taking everything I can possibly get, but we are not, so it doesn't really matter. Gust doesn't really do anything, huh? I guess, like, Poison Powder is 75. Whatever. I'm not going to use Gust. Let's be real. Let's be so real here. Yeah, so I'll go to like 36. I know the gym's 43, but it's not the strongest gym in the world, so it should be fine. And then the rest of the levels will come from Silphco. And then we will be ready for Sabrina next stream. Which is probably one of the hard parts of Kanto. But this is going to be tough too. I think this is going to be a tough battle actually at 36. We're going to have to steer here if things get sketchy. I know I'm going to find all 30 eventually. I just don't want to find all 30 right away, you know? Because it's not fun when there's routes that you just don't get a Pokemon on because you've caught everything already. That's, like, not great. If I was smart, I would evolve to Golem here, but I'm not smart. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to have a Graveler. So the only thing Graveler can't fight is... It's awkward because, like, Graveler can't fight Weezing, but Weezing also wants to explode, which is a problem. So we probably want Graveler out for that. It's catch-22, really. Bubby can do work here. I wonder if I can... You know what? I can probably bait a self-destruct and dodge it, I bet. I bet I can fly dodge a self-destruct if I'm smart. It's a crazy play, but honestly, Bubby's cool. I'm willing to sack Bubby because we have a Dodrio. So if I see anything sketchy, I'm willing to sack Bubby onto it. You get a free swap. There's just a lot of psychic types in the gym. Yeah, that's why I'm probably going to lead and like burn Shriver here. Because we did learn I was wrong and Persian's not that good. So I'm probably just going to lead Shriver and feint attack everything. And then if it dies, it dies. And I'm not going to really care about it. But you're right. There are like a lot of Hypnos, Kadabras and stuff in this gym. Which is weird because the Psychic Gym's next. And there's a lot of ghosts in that one. So, hey. It'd be like that. Hey, what's up, Bubby? Nuzlocke's going good. We're about to fight Koga. We're just leveling for Koga. I'm not going to go to level cap, though. That's going to make the rest of the game a little too unfair. So level 36 will provide me a pretty good challenge here. But it's very beatable. It's very beatable. Hypno's so creepy. Yeah, very good Pokemon, though, in this game. I always like to say it and explain, but it's a really good Alakazam counter, actually, because it resists Psychic. And it also can, like, has a better attack stat, so you can hit the low defense of Alakazam with Headbutt. And, like, you can 1v1 Alakazam, basically, with your own Hypno. It's cool. Yeah, so we'll bring Shriver 36 and then ball from there, I guess. Yep. Time's looking good. We might run into... In fact, we're probably going to run into pre-rolls turning on. But we're not going to take another ad break. I'm not going to subject you to another 4 minutes when we're going to end after the gym. So pre-rolls will be on in about 7 or 8 minutes, and we're just going to roll through them, I guess. Do what we got to do. He gets Meditate? Yeah, he does get Meditate. I don't know if he gets it in this gen, but he might. All good? Sweet. All right, so here is gym team. And we do have the black glasses on Shriver, so that helps even more. And Shriver is fast. So, all right, let's do it. This is the team. Let's go. Quick Koga kill. I'm not going to fight every trainer, but I know the necessary ones, I think. I know we have to fight Narbok. We have to fight a Hypno. I think we have to fight a Kadabra. Things like that. There might be a Muck. I don't remember. Would make sense. If we can get Houndoom and Kanto. Well, hey, fun fact, Based. I'm sure you know this, but in in Gen 2, that's the only place where you can get a Houndour and a Houndoom. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Oh, I hate it. I hate it. Yeah, sneaky right by there. I hate it. Why did you put all the Johto Pokemon at the end of the game? It's like, yeah, Mischievous, Larvitar, Houndour, Dower, and Murkrow are all like at the very end of... It's like after all post Elite Four, all at the end of Kanto. It's not great. It's outside Celadon, to be fair. Outside Celadon, Saffron for those guys, but... Okay, that didn't do as much damage as I thought. Unfortunate, but... Crystal Legacy fixes that. Yeah, Badge 1, Houndour, we love to see it. Crystal Legacy fixes everything. So does Polished Crystal, my favorite ROM hack. Both my favorite ROM hacks, I guess I would say. All right, yeah, we just push through these Drowsy. Surprised that Feint Attack's not doing more. I should probably just bite, because I get flinch chance at least then. Yeah, I'll just bite. Animation's faster too, I think. Still bite. Little chompies out of here. Hey, what's up, big dude? What's going on? Might be doing a bug lock of 3.2 of Polished. Ooh, I don't know if I played 3.2 yet. What's 3.2 yet? What's it like? What's new in it? What did they change? Okay, don't kill Shriver. Oh, yeah, we're fine. We bite. Uh-oh. Unimpressed by the legacy ROMs and the random thing the creator puts in and tries to justify. No, enjoy things, Frost. Have whimsy in your heart. They're good. They're objectively good. They're better than the base games in terms of like distribution of Pokemon and level curve and things like that. They are straight up just improved. I can risk this, right? That should have done half, but I flinched, so it's fine. Do a little more. Roll that. Nice. Crit roll. All right, Shriver. I know you're kind of a sacrificial lamb here. You're doing good, though. Let's give a little more. I have more healing, right? I didn't blow it all, did I? I have 5, yeah. It isn't very... Yeah, I played 3.0. I didn't play 3.2. I should, though. Good stuff. Can I dodge this guy? I can. I'm going to try to. Hey, buddy, look over there. Yeah, there you go. Then you go down here. Oh, yep, fight that one. 3.0 with Hisuian Arcanine was so fun. Oh, did they put... I forgot they put the Hisuians in that. Did you memorize the maze? Yeah, kind of. I've memorized most Pokemon puzzles because I've just played them so much, but I'm not, like... I wouldn't be able to do them well otherwise. Trust. Ooh, I kind of don't have a thing to deal with this, huh? I guess we just have to fight it. Ugh, excuse me. Yeah, I guess we'll use flying moves. It can't hit me with ground, so fly. The quality on fan-made stuff has no quality control, which is to say it's going to have some of the best and worst sections. That's true. That's true. Absolutely. Thank you. I haven't run into many bad ones, though. Like, I get why a lot of ROM hacks do what they do. I'm a fan of most of them, and, like, I see the justification, right? Like, the big one for me, because I play Nuzlocke over and over and over again, and that's it, is always Pokemon variety. So Pokemon redistribution to make more sense and have more variety is always a bonus in my mind. It's like, that's always just good. Always just great. They have consistent great quality. I think the same. I think Legacy and Polished are incredible. Yeah, I think they're really good. Prism, it's been so long. It's hard to compare because they're new regions, right? Like, it's really hard for me to compare things that are completely new regions because I don't have a frame of reference of the old game. I do remember, though, in Prism, if I remember correctly, there was a really annoying puzzle and I gave up. I remember giving up at one point because I was like, oh, I don't want to do a puzzle. I think the distribution makes sense as is. You just want more variety. I sure do. What I think doesn't make sense is I think there's a lot of regions that have really bad variety. And every route does not need to have the same 3 Pokemon, right? Like, Sinnoh being a very big example of this among many others. Why is Graveler on every route? Why? Why is Staravia on every single route? Why is Bibarel around so much? Like, we should... Come on, like, a lot of those routes in early game are, like, the same 4 Pokemon and then 1 new one every single time. It's like, we can do better than that. There's a lot of Pokemon in the game. We can do better than that. Let's have some variety. Yeah, why are common things common? Straight up, straight up. But they could not be. It could be better. So many Bidoofs, yeah. It could be better. And I'd be okay with common things being common if there were more rare things, but there aren't in many cases. Like, when I like to say what I think is a good example of good variety. Hey, Lomi, what's up? What's going on? Oh, did I shut off my music? No, I didn't. Hey, Lomi, what's up? Lomi Raid. What's up, Raiders? Let me give a shout out, and then I'll explain what I was talking about. Lomi_CH. How we doing today? How was your stream? Shout out to Lomi. How we doing, Lomi? Hey, what's up, everyone? For those who don't know me, my name is Sclimbo. I am Socks Agency's certified Sclimbo and self-improvement VTuber. Today, we are doing a Nuzlocke across, well, not only today, but every Monday across all of the regions of Pokemon. And if we die once, it's back to the beginning. Very long project. How was your stream, Lomi? Welcome in. If you need to go get some rest, you go right ahead. Get some protein. Go right ahead. We're just about to fight Koga today. UNOVA kind of suffered from too much of the same. Yeah, it is the Sclimbo. It is. How was your stream? You're doing arting? Nice. What were we drawing? It's almost like trying to distribute 150 Pokemon across a 30-hour RPG means the variety won't be great. But you could. Like, there's so many Pokemon that are 1% encounters in one area that you could definitely do more with. I've been enjoying an Emerald ROM hack called Pokemon All In. It's all Gamba. Wait, Ben, explain. Explain. What do you mean? Oh, reactive comms? Nice. What do you mean it's all Gamba? That sounds insanely addicting. What? Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more, please. I need it. I need it. Pokemon and gambling? That's incredible. That's built for me. Give. Give the link. Yeah, we're all screaming. Tell me about it. Okay, Shriver's not in a good position to fight this Hypno. And it's actually kind of high level. I'm going to go Ayoto here. Let's go gambling. Please, please let's go gambling. I love gambling. I love gambling. I love gacha. Yeah, bye. Actually, bye. Actually, bye. But what I wanted to say is what I think does a really good example of Pokemon distribution, Nice Mag 10, is the early routes of Johto. I think the early routes of Johto have really good Pokemon distribution. Because while there are common things, like you see a lot of Pidgeys, you see Rattata, there's like 12 different Pokemon on those first few routes that are rarer that you don't, like you can get, especially because of the morning stuff. Like, I'm thinking about Crystal, where it's like, oh yeah, before gym, like through gym 1 and 2, it's like you can get Teddiursa, you can get Phanpy, you can even wait and get a, what's it called? Dunsparce, and then obviously you can get like Poliwag, you can get Spinarak, you can get Bellsprout, you can get Zubat, Geodude, all your basic stuff too, obviously, but like there's a lot of variety, Mareep. you can get Whooper, you can get, like, there's so much on those first few routes before Union Cave. It's a really good distribution. Really good distribution. That's like the best, I think. That's like a, and then also I would say like XY early game has some really good distro too in the first few routes. Like between gyms 1 and 2, there's really good distribution, I think. That's why I like JOHTO so much, is it feels different a lot of times because there are a lot of opportunities depending on what time of day you're there and stuff. But Heart and Soul 1.2 might be the best hack. I am excited to play it. I should get it going one day when we don't have a million SMPs going on. That's the only reason. I would have played it tonight, honestly, if we didn't have the SMP running. Dice rolls for attacks, coin flips for status effect, no wild... Oh, never mind. I wanted... Okay, so this is going to sound insane, Ven. I don't like the idea of dice for attacks or coin flips for status. I do like the idea of every encounter is a gambling machine, slot machine. That I like. I want to play normal Pokemon otherwise, though. The introduction of Night and Day was a game changer. Totally. That's not the gacha we want. Yeah. All right, everyone, lock in. Kind of maybe hard Koga fight coming up. We'll see. Kind of maybe hard Koga fight. Wait, how do I get here? Uh-oh. The dice rolls aren't intrusive. I'd give it a shot then. Is it here? Yeah, here. Okay, where do we want to lead? I don't think wheezing or coughing's coming out first. I could hedge my bets. Why don't we just lead lyrical and then get into it? See what's up. This might be a bit of a steering fight. We could lose people here. So lock in. Time for battle. All right, here we go. Show me a good fight, Koga. Durant gets turned into a coin flip instead of every other turn. Oh, wow. That's scary, actually. All right, coughing lead, so it's a good thing I didn't go Yoto first. Do your Sklim best. I will. This is a good matchup. Psybeam this. Bug free, I almost called it. Butterfree still doing work. Ad free still doing work here. Sludge, we take neutral. That's fine. It's going to use a hyper. We might kill on range here, though. I don't know if that was high or low range, but we are outspeed, so we're faster anyway. We get this kill. It was range. Nice. Paralysis is the new scary status. Oh, right, because it's a coin flip. True. Okay, Muck. Do I ever worry about Muck? This thing's going to start minimize spamming. I know that. I might just go in on it. This is actually bad, because if it minimizes, this is a problem. But if it attacks, it might kill Lyrical. I'm going to burn Lyrical here, though. If Lyrical dies, that's just how it's going to go. I want to get some hits in. Yeah, I know it's not going to do much damage. I just really don't want this thing to start. Yeah, okay, there it goes. We do have Feint Attack on Shriver, but that's not our best thing. I need to go for this. Yes! All right! Nice, 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 nice. This is definitely better special defensive, right? But we did get Paralysis off, which is huge because that's going to not let it minimize so much. Yeah, that's enormous. Butterfree sweep coming. Yeah, because it's trying to minimize. It's really trying to. We don't care. We don't care. Butterfree sweep. Butterfree sweep. Get in there. Get in there. Dirty like. Butter sweep. There's Hyper, but it's not clearing Paralysis. And that's 2 Hyper Potions down. I think that's all Koga has. So we did burn 2, unfortunately, but that's a good position to be in. And we get Confusion Paralysis. Insane Butterfree. Let's go. When do we miss? When do we miss? It got a minimize off, but it don't matter. We don't miss. Watch, it's going to hit itself too. Okay. Koga's poor. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Koga's poor right now. Pack it up, brother. Oh, no. Oh, no. I've never seen someone get so scammed in my life. That was like pure scam. Every paralysis gets confused, gets hit by Stun Spore, no misses on Psybeam. Absolutely scam. I'm gonna Psybeam. Yeah, cannot afford to win. Okay, it didn't choose to blow up, I imagine. Okay, it did Toxic, but we get this. Pachirisu Spirit is with this man, yeah. You're doing comp yesterday, didn't get a single fish off with the Iron Head that used 5 times in a row. Ooh, it can't heal anymore or blow up first, so we kill here. And then now all we have to deal with is Wheezing, which is a problem. And Lyrical's done enough work, so we're gonna get Lyrical out of here. Incredible work from Butterfree. I've never seen such a good performance. Lyrical goated. I think maybe that's legendary. Now, here's the problem. This thing can blow up, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna go Yoto. I don't know if it blows up until it sees it's going to die, though, or close to it, or has damage on it. So I'm going to have Ayoto do some damage just in case. But What could I do? I can't magnitude. I can only rock throw, and he's going to smoke stream. We can switch around, though. I have other swaps. Because we can always go into Venomoth if we don't see an explosion. This isn't much damage, though. I'm going to risk Venomoth Psybeam and then swap back, I think, because we did get a smoke screen on. I don't think it blows up yet. So let's see. Yeah, Sludge, we resist that. Wow, that's a lot of damage for resisting it. Okay. I could stun. Well, let's get a Psybeam off. See how much we do here. Okay, we kill next one. I think we just go for it. We're faster. I don't know if that was a range or not. It might be, but we're going. We're in. Dougie! Easy gym, actually. Easy gym. Yeah, Wheezing does get levitate. Yep. Coughing self-destructs. Wheezing does not. Oh, okay. Nice. Easy gym, actually. Let's go. Easy clap that. I like that name. Tuck Fwitch. Good name. Yep, that's free. All right, who's poisoned? Who are we going to let die? We have 47 walk. Yeah, we're fine. Let's get out of here. Wait, how do I leave? I have to go back around, don't I? They're not going to fight me now, I'm pretty sure. Absolute Sclimbo. Yeah, actually. Solid selling point. Besides the standard arcade games spawned in Pokemon, they added 3 significantly different ones. Pinball games. Oh, I like pinball. Onyx, Flutterby, and Plinko. Ooh. Don't worry about me. Sound good. Yeah, we're going to make it out. Okay, so scariest gym is up next. Thanks for the bits, Magino. What's up? Scariest gym up next, which is Sabrina. We're not going to fight it today, but we are going to look at the team and prepare the team for that fight, because the next team I'm going to draw is probably a Sabrina fight, not this one, for the next thumbnail. So let's look at the team and decide who we want probably going into the big leagues in Sabrina, because definitely not Venomoth. We put Venomoth away now. But we have a lot of good options. So, this is going to be for Sylph and Sabrina. What happened to Nidoking? Oh, Nidoking's good. Nido's just in the box. What's up, Kono? Psychic was just a broken type. Yeah, drawing Pokemon while watching the Sklim Cup reach new heights. True. Yeah, this is our options for Sabrina here. So, unfortunately, we don't have any bug moves. So, Lyrical's going to chill. Shriver's not great. So, Shriver's going to chill. These 3 for sure in the team. Ooh, yeah, we don't really have a good answer yet for Sabrina. Welcome back, Vito. We don't have good Sabrina answer. We could Beedrill, and I might, actually. I might pull out Beedrill for specifically Sabrina because of Twin Needle and see if we can get a kill with it. Because it is kind of fast. Am I wrong about that? I don't know if I'm right about that. But what do I want to do here for the Sylph team? Because this is going to be the general team. Honestly, it might be time to bring Krabby back. Is there anything that can be caught between here and Sabrina? Yes, we can go to Power Plant now, I believe, because we have Surf, right? Actually, real quick, let me go get Strength. Beedrill could Swords Dance Sweep, yeah. Butterfree went insane. Let me get Strength here, and then we can give that to somebody. Get the bite on Gyarados. I don't want to risk Gyarados in that fight. Definitely not. You have the right mindset for sure, but Gyarados is going to be way better in later gen, so I want to save it for that. I don't want to blow it right now. Fossil Leader, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, it's also special in this gen. True, I forgot about that, actually. I forgot that. Yeah, it's totally special. Oops. All right, so let me do this. Strength, who learns it? I mean, yeah, we'll give it to a JOHTO for sure. We could swim to Cinnabar. Yeah, I guess there's more things that we could get. Like, we could go for Cinnabar captures and Tangela and stuff. It doesn't really do anything for us. We do have some evolutions we're going to do. But let's get this out of the way. We did lose Voltorb today, which isn't great, but that's the only loss we had today. It was a crit Gyarados Thrash on Rival Fight. Got us pretty good. All right, back to the box. Let's think here. So the captures that we can get, do I have time for that? Probably not. I was thinking if I have time to run to the power plant. I might, actually. Actually, I think I might. Let's do that. I don't have a Surfer, though, so let me get a Surfer real quick. Anything worth getting in Seafoam? Like Seal, probably. Which can be okay in the E4. But I'm not going to do that before Sabrina. We're going to do that later, if anything. Yeah, Gyarados doesn't get anything good. Krabby can Surf, but its special stats not great. But we'll bring it along. We'll bring it along because we do want a water type right now. Okay, this should be fine because I'm not actually going for Zapdos. I'm just going to run in real quick to grab a Pokemon. Safari we already got. So let me teach Surf. I think Krabby can learn Surf, right? Should be able to. We already have Fly. Yeah, we're chilling. Not that. Not that. What's wrong with Ghastly? The problem with Ghastly is that even though, like, we don't have any moves on it that make it good. Actually, wait, does it learn Shadow Ball in this gen? I know it's physical, but yeah, it's just the problem is that it's also, even though Gengar's good, it's weak to Sabrina. So even though it theoretically had a ghost move that might be good, it doesn't match up well, unfortunately. But what we can do is run up real quick right here and then surf Power Plant. It should learn Shadow Ball. Yeah, but it's physical in this gen. And its physical stats like poo-poo doo-doo, so we don't want that. Yeah, we might actually pull out Beedrill. If there's going to be a place to sack Beedrill, it'll be there. Although Beedrill might be good in other gens. That's something we have to think about. It can learn Shadow Ball, but yes, it will still get bodied. Yeah. So maybe we don't want to sack Beedrill, but it can at least get a kill, I think. With Twin Needle. I don't think it's the fastest thing in the world, but surely... Can it beat Mime? It might beat the Mime matchup, actually. Mega Beedrill. Yeah, we could Mega Beedrill. That would be cool. So I want Magnemite. I don't want Pikachu. It's okay if we get Pikachu, but I really don't want... You're not pulling out Mega Beedrill. Yeah, true. When are we going to ever find Mega Beedrill realistically? I might be able to get the Mime kill. Yes, let's go. All right, let's start the raffle. This is huge because this is an incredible Pokemon in so many gens. All right, start raffle. Let's go. Magnemite is nice here. Let's not kill it. Strength should be fine. It resists, so... Magnemite. I'm just going to throw balls. I should have gotten some Great Balls, or some Ultra Balls, but I forgot. We have 9. I might want to weaken it more. Oh, we'll see if it stays in. Even though Magneton resists Psychic, it has not great Special D. That's fine. Honestly, it's better than any other options we have on the team right now. Like, we don't have many good options, so... Yeah, it's just going to be good to be there. Maybe it gets a Thunder Wave off on Alakazam before swapping. All right, let's draw. Gonna be it. Draw. Pull. Cotton String. All right. Beer raffle. Cotton String. Nice. I could just, you know what I was thinking of? I could just run the raffle the whole time and then draw as needed. As people come in, they can just enter. I don't think I can fit Cotton String, so I'm just gonna do Cotton Ring. Or just Cotton. Let's just do Cotton. Here we go. Yeah, you did one. You want a good one, too. We need that Pokemon. We need it. Big time. I always forget. It's not Thunderstone evolution, right? It's just level? Like level 30 or something? I'm going to level it up right now, by the way. Because it's coming on the team right away. Feels huge versus Team Rocket. Yeah, it really is. 24? Okay. We'll just level. Spark is good because... Yep. Mimitan, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, Spark's good here. Go all the way. I just want to at least see the evolution because the rest of the leveling I might like do off stream. Watch me fail you at the worst time. No, you're going to be good here. You're going to be really good here. Magnezone is a variety of different things depending on what gen you're in. But it's not in this game, unfortunately. We just get Magneton right now. Okay, cool. And then I'll also evolve Krabby to Kingler. I think we're going to bring Kingler along. Its special stat's not that good, unfortunately, so it's going to be better later when we can just have Crabhammer on it as a physical move, but we do need a water type. So, outside of using Gyarados, it's what we got right now. It's Magnetic Field or after Gen 7, just Thunderstone. Yeah, just Thunderstone feels fine. Magnetic Field was always weird. I don't think we get any good Steel moves, unfortunately, but when does Krabby evolve? When does the Crabular evolve, actually? Oh, no. We can put one more Pokemon on this team, but it's not a good Sabrina team. Like, we don't really have an answer, unfortunately. Mudshot is physical, so we're going to take that, actually. 28? Okay, cool. Cool. A lot of them are high 20s, yeah. A lot of them are high 20s. Boom. Okay. And then, yeah, then we'll go back to base one more time. Thanks for the stretch vent. And see what we want to put on the team for Sabrina. The team has kind of changed entirely. And we're also going to evolve to Golem, I think. Hey, Nuno, what's up? Going good. We did lose Voltorb, but we're getting ready for... Well, we're going to end soon, but we're looking at a team to fight Sabrina ahead of time, basically. It is physically squishy. Yeah, that's the one thing we have going for us. So if we hit fast and hard, it should be okay. Golem can definitely get a kill. I just don't think it can 1v1 Alakazam, but it can 1v1 something else. I think I'll lead Beedrill and try and sweep what I can, and then lose Beedrill afterwards, maybe. That's, yeah, 5 total losses. Yeah, 5 total losses. But the big crab is in. Crab house has begun. Unfortunately, not great, though, without having physical water moves. But you got a soda pop? Nice. Could use a drink. I'm not a pro. I never said I was a pro. That was a bit. That was a bit. Why? It's all crib over. Dodrio actually might be really good. I think Firo is going to be the same function, but Dodrio, barring that, is probably really good against Sabrina. Just hit Drill Pecks really hard and go wild. Wait, I wonder, actually, can Dodrio sweep with Drill Peck? Their defenses might be so low, that's a real thing. I wonder. I wonder, actually. Huh. That's a thought. I wonder if we could Drill Peck sweep. Drill Pictorials. That could go crazy, actually. That could work. That actually could work. But first things first, I'm thinking about Silphco team, so I want just a general variety team first. I like this. I want one more Pokemon, and we'll save Beedrill for the fight. Okay, so we have flying coverage, we got water, we got electric, we got fire, we have ground and rock, we have normal, flying. I guess we'll just bring, even though we're going to fight the rockets, surely there's going to be some Pokemon where a Machamp might be useful, right? Put strength on him or something. Because none of these others really do anything, especially in Silphco. Rosie's not going to do much. It'll be good on the water routes. Gengar's not even good in this gen without Psychic. And yeah, we could, I think Ninetales can even learn Psychics. We could bring Dougie. No, I kind of like this team. This is a good Silphco team. Yeah, Psychic move for Silphco. That's a good point. Hold on, can we learn Psychic on anyone? I'm pretty sure... Let me just do this first. Because obviously we want it on Delmire. It's just good. Better than Stomp. And we do have Mud Shot, which is nice because we have another ground user here for a Silphco. And it is physical, so that's not bad. And then we'll give it over here too. We do get Lapras. Yes, we do get Lapras. I think Low Kick's done usefulness-wise, so we should be able to like one-hit Onix in the Elite Four regardless. And we do get Lapras, yeah. I guess Lapras wouldn't be terrible for Sabrina. We do that beforehand. Water Pulse, we don't need. Flies up. Now, here's the question. Who can learn Psychic? We do have another Dig TM, too. All right, nobody. Yeah, having a Psychic for the Rockets might be good, actually. I guess I could get Gengar for that. That might not be a bad idea. Bring Gengar along for Silphco instead of Machoke. We will evolve that to Machamp, but I think bring Gengar instead might make sense. We already have a strength user. We don't really need fighting moves there. And then let's just level this up so you see what it is. But we will go to Gengar. We will go to Gengar before next stream. I think Ninetales learned Psychic in later gens, but not in this gen. Yeah, and I'm going to give Psychic to Gengar. No, you're right. You're right. It learns Extra Sensory and Psyshock way different. Oh, you're right. Never learned Psychic. Okay. I might... Should I keep Lick? Just cuz? Yeah, Gengar is really good. I'd rather... This is another Pokemon I'd rather not blow now, though, and save it for later gens where it's better, honestly. But I think this is going to be our team, and all of the trade evolutions I'm going to do between the next stream and now. So we will have Golem, we will have Gengar, we will have Machamp. We'll do all the trade evolutions. Thanks for the bits, Megano, the Gigantify. Thank you, thank you. And we have Haunter here, and we'll get Gengar, too. Probably the idea. So if they lose, you'll never use that one again? Yes, we have Species Clause across the whole game. So, unfortunately, yeah. Once we lose a Pokemon, it's gone forever. So, we need to be very careful about certain Pokemon and using them when they're most important. Because we have to be careful. We might even find a situation where we gate ourselves out of a Pokemon that's really important in a later gym fight. So, think about, like... This isn't real, but think about an example like this, right? Imagine Kanto was a later generation, later on. And you wanted to fight Surge, and Diglett Cave is right there. Makes it an easy win. Well, if I get Diglett in an earlier gen, then I can't use it there. We have to think like that. There are some Pokemon we don't want to lose because they're going to be really useful later. All right, I guess we'll take Shadow Punch. I mean, I know physical stat sucks, but it's still Shadow Punch. It's still a move, which is like, okay. All right, cool. So that'll be our team going into next stream, I think. And I will do off stream just a little bit of like, I'm going to sell some things. I'm going to, you know, evolve some things, level up some things so we're ready to go next time. But next Monday, we will be hitting Silphco and Sabrina. And honestly, probably Blaine too. I think we can fit those back to back and maybe even Giovanni. I think all of those can fit. So thanks for coming by, everyone. I'm going to get out of here and find someone to raid into, so stick around for the raid. Thanks so much for coming by. Tomorrow, we're going to be playing the SVA Minecraft SMP live, same time, and I'll see you tomorrow for that. That being the case, let's see if anyone's playing it right now, and we can raid into them. Because that is my company's thing, so might want to do that. Might want to do that. All right, let's see who's on. Who's chilling? Who's chilling? But stick around for the raid. Let's see. Any Minecraft enjoyers in my list right now who I haven't raided before? Because I want to also like start raiding more new people too. Who haven't we raided? Anyone on right now? I think we raided Glasses before, but I might be wrong about that. Oh, it's Cynical. Okay, yeah, let's go to Cynical. Because Sin's partner pushing right now and also playing the SMP. So yeah, let's do Sin. Let's do Sin. Sin also plays Nuzlocke and is doing a challenge that's honestly mine but harder right now. Completely, we didn't talk about it or coordinate it at all. But yeah, Sin's doing mine but harder right now with like a generation lock of ROM hacks. So yep, let's get it. All right, everyone, get your protein. Thank you so much for coming by. It means a lot. Thank you for all the subs and follows and stuff like that. And I will see you tomorrow or on the SMP tonight. Bye-bye.